lips all crusty now. Hold on.
Well, now I'm live. Hi. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
everybody, and welcome.
Where do I look?
Hi, everybody.
I've got so many
Good
fucking
question.
screens
Where do you
open.
look?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? They get been a whole production.
Oh my god.
Anyway, hello and welcome to the Inconsolables episode 250. Coming out on. I'm sitting Paul's.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Let's
Paul?
say it all at the same time.
Hello.
Oh god, that'll be a shenanigan.
Oh,
Episode 250 coming out Tuesday, as always. On
Except it's coming out right
Check this
now.
out.
continues.
the 7th.
Coming out right now.
But
Coming out right now.
in case you didn't realize, hi. It's
Well, right now on
happening.
Twitch, but the audio on the 7th.
Yeah.
So
Hi.
I have no
Uh,
idea if it
we're
was in my
already-
chat.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not paying attention to chat
Doesn't
right now,
matter.
anyway. So welcome to
Doesn't.
Shenaniganville. 5 years, guys.
Bye.
Holy
you.
shit.
GG.
Very good.
5 years. I'm old. I don't want to do this anymore.
5 years. 5 years for me and 5 years for me and Paul. Fewer than that for YouTube, but YouTube make the show what it is. So it's just Paul and I started
people.
5 years ago. Yeah. I'm announcing my retirement, so that's the show without me. Bye.
Oh, good.
Well,
Good. Oh, okay.
wow. This
That-
is starting
that-
off very
that-
antagonistically.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah, I know, right?
coming?
No,
All I see is a bunch
What's
of people
coming?
and a dud in front of a dude in
Hi,
front of a green
Felicia.
screen.
Yeah.
We're
Love
doing the Inconsolables, which is a wonderful podcast. So we're going to be
Yes.
doing shenanigans and stuff. Also, I should change.
I think
my
we're all
thing to
streaming
actually-
from our own channels as well, so everyone has to open up all 4 streams running at once.
Yeah,
Yep.
run
So you
that
get on
multi
that?
shit so you can hear us 4 times over. Oh my god.
Yes. So I guess do we want to get started into that, or do we want to announce the funny shenanigan part that's connected to this?
There's shenanigans that are connected to
Immediately.
this? Sure.
Yeah, what's that?
I want to
Well,
know.
we're going to be doing it this way every week,
I mean, I guess that
For a
I'm
while.
not sure if
So
I
we've been
describe
trying
that
to
as a
do that.
shenanigan, but sure.
but it's connected to what we're talking about. We're going to be
Sure.
streaming this every week now, rather than just an audio
I'm-
version, and the video version will be thrown
Yeah,
at YouTube.
I mean, I wanted to have that be more of a we'll try to
I said for a little bit. We'll try it.
See
Gonna
how
be a
it
test
goes.
Gonna be a test.
Why not
run.
just multi? You can
Um,
multi if you want to.
You can multi.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can multi if you want to.
Do
You
it.
can leave your friends behind. So if your friends don't multi something, then their friends behind.
Yeah,
You can multi if you
something
want
like
to.
that.
Yeah, seems legit. Anyway, so instead of talking about news and shit this week, because the gaming news is generally garbage, and we're celebrating for a change, we're just doing different shit. And the first segment, well, I'm not at my desk. You probably noticed that. I'm doing what I do every week on Twitch anyway, which is making a cocktail.
Yeah.
And I'm teaching these maniacs, except for one who's being a party pooper, how to make the cocktail.
Who's being
Oh.
a party pooper?
What?
I'm not elaborating. Paul isn't making the cocktail.
Okay,
He's had this
wait.
cocktail before.
I've had it before. I wasn't able to get any ingredients.
Oh,
Lockdown
okay.
sucks.
Yeah.
So we're going to run a little bit of a cocktail class here, like I do every week on Twitch anyway, but we're doing it on the podcast
Okay.
this time. So,
Wait.
No, I'll be
Get
here
the old-
trying to chat with chat then. So I'll be in every
Alright.
chat.
good. Be in every
That-
chat.
that doesn't sound
harass
like
us
Chat
from all
every
angles.
chat.
That doesn't seem like that would be good for your mental health.
Yeah, Paul's
To split
going to
yourself
harass us
that
from all
much.
angles. It's
Wait.
going to be great.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
I just got a
Right.
little something before we get too deep into it. That I'm gonna drop into our admin that I wanted to share with the class.
You know that I can't bloody see it from here. I'm about to open it on my phone now.
All right. That's the fun of
Oh, Sammy!
of doing that shit. I made a thing because we couldn't have really looping audio for intros and outros. So what could I possibly do? What with my digital audio workstation? How could I recreate the thing? I basically upgraded the theme a little bit. So hopefully you like it.
I will listen when I get back to my desk because I can't do it.
I'm
from
gonna
here.
listen to it now.
Wait,
Hey,
okay,
Zaxi,
you
what's
need to
up?
press it because if I press it and then somebody else press play, then it pauses it.
And Biatus Hunter to subscribe. Thank you so much. Dude.
Also,
How you
it's
doing?
muted on mine for one reason, whatever reason.
That's fun. All right, so I guess Sammy's the one who's playing the music right now. They do new theme.
I feel bad.
We're just getting head bobbing while I'm just like, yep, okay.
Why is Sammy's like you're streaming Sammy, right? Oh, there it is. I finally found it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh my god. As you can tell, we are extremely, extremely good at what we do. Hi Train, go for
This
it.
is a fucking bop. I love it. This is great.
We'll,
You did well.
We can play it again when we're back from making drinks. I just wanted to do that as like a little bonus
Aw.
No,
extra
that's fair.
thing.
That's fair. It's a good time to do it, but also it's just unfortunate that I'm that I
Sorry.
can't do it right now.
All right,
fine.
let's
It's all
People in
good.
my
let's
chat
make
got to listen to it.
booze. Let's
Yeah.
make
Yeah,
booze.
cool.
Having a shitty day.
Let's make booze. Okay, making booze takes a long time. We're not making booze. We're turning booze into
All
a nice
right.
drink. Okay, so step one, you've got your stuff. So we're making a drink called the Painkiller. So a few of you have definitely had this one before. I know that Zach is
Just
in
need
chat. has had it before, so I made
paracetamol
it
and
for him.
water. Perfect.
Yes. No, I mean, this is killing pain in the more fun way with rum.
Perfect.
Also, there is a cocktail called the penicillin that I haven't got around to making yet because I can't get enough ginger for it. But we'll worry about that
I
another
forgot
time.
the nutmeg.
So,
Hmm.
you did forget the nutmeg. You know what? So
Oh,
did I.
do we need nutmeg? I can get myself some nutmeg from the pantry.
Get some of that nutmeg from the pantry. I'm doing that right now. I don't know where it is.
Look at
Shit.
this. Professional.
I was prepared, and then I realized I forgot a thing. So bear with me 2 seconds. I need to get my ladder out.
Get out
Oh yes.
the ladder.
Hi, Gildy. Thank you for being here. Hi, Gildy.
Oh, hold down the fort.
Gildy's trying to use all my chat commands, which I've got turned off. So no, Gildy, no. But yes, hello everyone, and thank you for being here. I am currently trying to keep up with all the chat channels. While these 5 people are going to do cocktails. As Andrew explained, that is the Painkiller, and he's giving us some love over there. No dancing, Gildy. But yes, thank you for all being here.
Sorry.
It's gonna be fun. I am self-promoting on my side of the stream because everyone has this black screen that's empty while I've just got all my Twitch videos playing.
I mean,
For the Twitch mods, this isn't booze, it's
I
funny.
kind of
juice.
just
It's
had like the
happy
black
juice.
thing there, just like for when we have guests and shit.
I just put
Yeah.
our logo on it.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'll put our
stretched.
logo on it for now.
I stretched the fuck out of a video. Just went, yeah, stick it in there. Self promos. There's something now moving for people to
Dealer's
watch.
choice.
All right, let's make the Painkiller. So there is a story behind the creation of the.
My ice is
Painkiller.
melting.
Good. So the cocktail was created at a bar called the Soggy Dollar Bar. That bar is called that because it's on an island and there isn't a dock at that island. So when the sailors would go to the bar, they would, anchor the ship and then they'd have to like wade in through the beach, and so they would be paying with soggy dollar bills for their drinks.
Capitalism.
And then there's a bit more of a sordid history beyond that, where the recipe was stolen and then taken to America and all that, and then you need to be using a very specific. I believe it's trademarked in the US, and you have to be using a specific rum. I can't remember what rum it is, but we're in Australia, so none of that matters.
Oh my god.
there
Are we just copying each other? Wait, what brand of orange juice do you have?
What brand of
No,
orange juice do I have?
okay.
Fresh orange. My brand is Fresh
Boo.
Orange.
That's for
What-
suckers. Wait.
What?
Pretty good. We same pineapple, same nutmeg, same rum.
I mean, my pineapple is the Golden Circle. My rum, I'm
What, you're
using.
not
I'm using
juicing
like,
a pineapple? Very disappointing.
I don't have a pineapple. I'm using my Eldorado 12-year aged rum because I figured I'd break out the good stuff for this one.
Ooh.
Anyway, there are 3 versions of the Painkiller. There's the Painkiller 2, and the Painkiller 3.
It's
The
just
difference
more rum.
between them, that's actually it. So the Painkiller has 2 shots of rum in it. The Painkiller 2 has a 3rd shot, and the Painkiller 3 has a 4th shot. It's basically how much pain are you in, is which one you're going to make. So let's make this drink, shall we? Step 1. Start with your 2 shots of rum. If you want to make a Painkiller 2 or 3, go ahead. But I'm just doing a
We
standard one.
can't see.
Yeah.
I've got the shot glass. Is the small one?
This one's the shot one, right?
It depends. It depends on the kind of jigger that you have. My one is a 2-shot on one side and a 1
How
on
do
the
we
other.
know?
They should have a measurement on it.
Nah.
Let me get to the camera real quick and have a look. What is that for me? So the tall one on that should be 1 shot or 1.5, I think, actually.
Ah, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna use the top one.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Okay.
it's, I don't
Here's
get
the
super
thing.
drunk.
So here's the thing. It's okay if you use more or less. The point is you've got to keep the ratios the same. So just measure it with the,
The
same thing
ratios
every
of
time, and
the
you'll be.
other things.
Yeah.
The ratios of everything to everything
So-
else have to match.
And yet you can
So
add more
and
if
rum
you
and
want-
it's fine.
Yeah, you can add more. I mean, in this one you can add more.
Oh,
rum, it's
Paul's
fine, but the
already
point is
done. Very good.
And that's how you do a rum and Pepsi.
Wait, is
Not
it
even
chocolate
not
rum
even
and
rum and
Pepsi?
Coke.
Chocolate rum and Pepsi, my ratu.
All right.
Not even a rum and Coke.
Right.
Anyway, so pour your 2 measures. I use the term shots because it's fairly agnostic, but a shot is 30 milliliters or 1 ounce. So you want 2 shots of your rum, whichever rum you choose, unless Bundy.
the
If you
ice?
have Bundy, into the shaker. There should be nothing in your shaker yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take out the ice.
The ice goes last. Okay, so 2 shots of your rum, whatever rum you want, unless it's Bundy. If it's Bundy, take that, roll it
Yeah,
out
you
the
already
window,
made
drink
that
literally
joke,
anything
sweetie. We
else.
get it. You don't like Thunderbird rum.
2,
You're very funny.
No one should.
3.
All right.
I mean, a polar bear likes it. Isn't that a good enough
Yeah,
stand?
because it's not for human consumption.
Yeah.
5.
It's for bear.
Oh,
How much are you? What the fuck?
You said a painkiller 3 is 6, right? Or 4? Or 5?
Right.
For a painkiller 3 is 4.
Okay.
You must really like
Yeah,
our
she's
contact.
having a rough day.
I put 5 in by accident.
She must really like
I
us if
mean-
she needs 6 shots to get through drink 2 hours with us.
Oh, hello.
She needs
Australian
6 shots
people.
of
Yes,
rum
we are
to-
Australian. Hello.
Yes.
She needs 6 shots of rum to get through
Thank you for
the
the
making
volunteer.
of a single cocktail. Well done. Okay, once you've done that, you want 1 shot worth of orange juice. So I'm using fresh orange juice, so do the whole squeezy thing. If you're using bottled, that's fine.
I don't know
Just,
how the fuck I'm
pour
going
it
to
in.
pour this into a shot glass. That's
So,
going to go very
My
well.
ratio is the same now. I just do 1 orange juice, right?
Well, how many shots of rum have you got in the end?
5.
Yeah, but did you want it like a painkiller 3 or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, what version of... Okay, so you'll need to do a little bit more to make the ratios work.
Alright, I'm gonna do 2.
So I don't have the map. I just splashed myself in the face with
Good
OJ.
work.
It was great. It's on my glasses.
Well, that's good for your health.
I mean, I have like a fruit juice squeezer thing here, but an orange won't fit into it. It's all for like
Wow.
ones.
Is it one of those like...
Isaac, why have you not followed me before? So rude.
Yeah, why aren't you following me?
I'm kidding.
I mean, you might. I mean, I don't know. I've turned off all my alerts. Firstly, because I didn't set them up,
Yeah,
and secondly, because it would be kind of a pain in the ass to be just like listening to an audio podcast and just listening to people being like, "Thank you for the rain."
Yeah, that's why I've turned off all commands and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
As well. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit
so you
awkward.
So you want your 1 shot of OJ? Pop that
Yep.
in.
Yep.
Now, I got you all to make
This is the challenge. Just go to pour a full fucking 2-liter bottle, got a shot glass. What could possibly go wrong?
As Gillian said, but
Do you want to? Do
No,
you want to
no,
run to the kitchen?
Above your
no,
head.
no, no fear. Commit,
Okay.
over your head.
Okay.
commit. No, I'm not doing it
Okay,
over my
so-
head. It's hard
Yeah.
enough to do it without
Estes,
being able.
Estes is bestus.
That's what you're gonna do.
Estes is
I'm
bestus.
fucking sorry. I can't. Like, you want me to do it
No.
without even being able to see where the 2 objects are? That's
Look,
not going
clearly,
to happen.
hang on, it's like, go
Do
over.
it yourself.
Have
Do
you-
it. Do it to yourself. For fuck's sake.
Keep in mind that I
Yeah,
can't
get
see
your
you. Have you
helmet.
got your juice in.
And you're gonna pour the orange healing over your head and be like, "Yes, this is asbestos."
Yeah.
And I can't hear like this. What am I doing with my life?
I don't know what you're doing. Sammy, have you got your OJ in your drink?
Yes, it didn't take me that
Okay.
long to pour.
Oh, Zach
Okay.
is over here with his 69 again.
Okay,
I'm out.
so
Yay! Thank
now
you.
before
Sorry, I'm disturbing the podcast.
God, this is a shambles already, and I love it. Okay, we haven't even had a drink yet. We're still making the damn drink. Okay, so earlier in the week, I got everyone who was making a cocktail to make cream of coconut. cream of coconut is a concoction of coconut milk, sugar, and a little bit of salt combined over a low heat. So you're going to take one shot of that and add that to your drink.
Just you wake my
Thank you for the biddies, Zaki.
One shot.
One shot.
Alright.
So Mrs. L, whatever you did, whatever you
to go.
Yeah.
For Mrs. L, which where you did like your OJ, which probably would have been 1.2 shots or something, you want the same amount for this.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to be where the fun part comes in, because we're down to pineapple juice.
Yeah, all hell breaks
For
loose.
a regular painkiller has 4 shots of pineapple juice.
4.
Yes.
I mean, I like me some PJ.
So I don't know what the hell Mrs.
I'm
L.
good.
Mrs. L's probably going to need. You're probably going to need 5, actually, because you went for 5 instead of 4 for the rum. So yeah, you'll just want 5 of pineapple.
PJ. I've got so much left over.
Chaos!
So pour it in.
Alright.
No, I don't measure anything.
Let's do it.
Fuck it.
Dump it all in.
Okay,
And look,
okay.
by the time you guys nearly complete your first drink, I've nearly completed mine.
Okay,
Ellie,
now that-
if
I've
I
done-
Look,
time you
there's
out,
an
you
art-
lose your mod status.
I was going to say, Paul, there is an art to making
Alright.
cocktails, and clearly your art is pour Pepsi and rum.
Exactly.
One of my reviewers wanted me to do a cocktail he called rum in a cup, and it's just you take a cup and fill it with rum.
Hmm.
So there you go.
What about a cup of absinthe?
This is mine so
I
far.
refuse.
Does it look good?
I can't see it, but and Shay is
And I
blocking
can't-
the
I
line,
can
so
barely
have to
see it.
monitor too. So Shay, does it look good?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay!
Okay. Good.
She says yes. She's never made this.
Now put ice in.
I set
How
up.
much ice?
Oh god, it's already gone melting. It's melting.
Probably about so you've got probably about 2/3 of your container. I tend to be a bit frugal on this, but like
Oh jeez. It's going
now
everywhere.
if you have spare ice as well, put some into your glass unless you don't have a strainer. If you don't have a strainer, don't worry about this step that I'm doing with this glass.
I've got one of the cheetah strainers that's like just the holes poked in a thing.
That'll do as long as you get some. I'm using the popcorn strainer.
Anyway,
so-
ice in my glass and ice in my shaker.
Alright.
Okay, do you have a strainer though, Mrs. L?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It's a
Now
protein
you shake
shaker
it up.
strainer.
Alright, start shaking. You're going to take for 10 to 15 seconds. It is
Alright.
going to get cold. It's still good.
Let's do
The
it.
Everyone in my
shaking.
chat, you know what to. Everyone in my chat, you know what to do. Get the shaker.
So while
Oh
they're
my God.
shaking, just make sure if you're interested in learning how to make cocktails, go follow Calgar on his
Aw.
Twitch channel. Okay, everybody.
Good love.
How do I
So I
do
know there's a
this?
few. So I know there's a few people that joined
Shake
my
the
chat that
thing.
probably don't know what's going on.
I'm trying to be like Cowgirl.
Like the Jack Black.
Flip.
Trying to-
It did a
trying
flip.
to-
Whoa. Yeah, caught it.
Trying
Very good.
to do it like me with a protein
Woo,
shaker
woo.
doesn't quite work.
Pretty
It's like
much.
it's like a baby.
Pretty much.
Alright,
Pretty much.
All right.
let's see.
Take your strainer.
Oh god, now I have to
Strain it.
take the cap off this.
Take your strainer. Strain it over your glass of ice. I may put too much ice. In fact, I'm going to overrun my glass.
Come on, Jack Black, keep it together.
Come off. God damn it.
Oh, just pour the rest of the same glass. Is fine.
Oh,
I'm
Ellie,
just
I
I'm
made
just gonna
enough for
wrestle
you
with this
too.
for like a couple minutes. Well, I
Right,
figure
time
this
for my
shit out.
next shot of cocktail.
Let me
which
just
is-
try and jimmy this
There
over.
we go.
Eh.
Look how difficult. Oh, this is such a difficult process.
Did you shake
my
it?
God. No, I like it stirred.
I think
You
I'm
just
just gonna wait for
stir it,
10 minutes while this
stir it.
thing like
It should be
wait,
frothy.
hold on. I've got
It
oh wait,
is
I've got an
meant-
idea.
Mine's frothy. And
Yeah,
I had
mine's
enough to
frothy.
make.
Just
I had enough to make 2, so Ellie's got one already.
I'm just
Nice.
gonna
Good. So,
What are you doing,
yes,
Sammy?
it's
Trying
meant
to
to be-
pick a lock?
yeah, pretty much. That's what it feels like. I'm trying to get the fucking
Oh, on the
thingy so I can
nutmeg.
get to the strain a bit. That is not good for it, but like it opened it. Dee-dee. All right.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So the last step is you take
Right.
once you poured it,
Yeah.
Wait.
You
Sprinkle
haven't
with
finished it.
nutmeg.
What's he put? Sprinkle with some nutmeg.
Well-
If I had some
Oh,
fresh
Am
nutmeg,
I supposed to be
using
making
that.
this
I
much?
kind of dumped nutmeg on top of it, so enjoy.
I mean, that's...
I tried to sprinkle it, it just went in a pile.
So this is kind of what it's meant to look like.
I feel like all the
I've
foam
just
got
poured it
caught.
on my glass.
Lost all the foam.
Alright, do we do a cheers?
Right?
Bear with me a moment.
Very good.
I have a cloth in front of me. I'm gonna take a
Oh,
photo so I can
okay.
show you. Cheers. What do you think?
Cheers.
We just wow, beautiful.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
And that
Have a good
and
one.
that is
Right down the hatch it goes.
and that is a painkiller, so it should be fairly sweet, pineapple-y. Should have that hint of coconut there,
Tastes like
It's only a
chocolate.
hint,
And of
but
course-
sure.
and of
Yes.
course rum.
I don't really
rummy.
know what rum
As you can
tastes
just-
like just by itself, but sure.
I mean, you've got a
Maybe
bottle
you
of
got
rum there.
all
You can
the
find out.
maybe you got all the alcohol because I don't taste any alcohol.
I mean, I could taste a bit.
The-
What you?
Well, that's the other thing. The other thing to point out though is that because this is such a fruity drink, there's a lot of pineapple juice in it, so it does a good job of hiding the alcohol,
Yeah,
which is why it's dangerous.
which is why
This
it's
is a
delicious.
dangerous drink.
Yeah, next
It's a
time we have to make
dangerous
like
drink.
fuzzy navels or something, because that's also very dangerous.
Yes. Well, I mean, I picked this one partly because it's named the Painkiller, because we need to kill the pain after talking about Blizzard for so long.
Oh,
But and you know, you wanted something thematic for the Inconsolables, and
pain
I
is
didn't have enough
is
time
pretty
to,
thematic.
Pain. Well, we need to kill the
and I
pain.
didn't want, and I didn't have enough time or experience to come up with a cocktail bespoke for us yet. I will figure that out in the future, but this is
As
one
I
that is set
said,
for
we
the
just
time being.
need something that it has a lot of alcohol, a lot of salt, and tastes very bitter. That's
Well, it's lots of
Salty.
bitters or Campari, and add some
Do
salt.
you
Look,
like
I've
it,
done a
Ellie?
drink- I've done a drink like that.
She says it's strong.
yeah,
It is.
I can taste a bit of that
Well, you
alcohol
put-
underneath it. Well, you
Mrs. L put 5 shots of rum in.
you
It
just
doesn't
poisoned
taste
your
strong
wife.
to me.
You just poisoned your wife.
Mm.
How could you?
Ellie, it should be less than
Good start
half
to the
that
marriage.
strong. Mrs. L has put more than twice what you're supposed to do.
If
in
you
a
think
set.
it
I
tastes
love the
good, but you
nutmeg.
wish it was half as alcoholic, well, it was supposed to be.
The nutmeg's important
Mm.
because I found that without the nutmeg, this ends up overly sickly sweet a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So nutmeg takes the edge off.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, there's a
If you
fuck
did
ton
it-
of sugar in this, isn't it?
Yeah, I put a lot of nutmeg in yours, honey. I'm sorry.
God's sake.
I think
Yeah, Ellie, if you want, I can show you how to do
believe-
one after without Mrs. L messing
Yeah.
up the ratios.
I will make a proper one. It had
Oh Jesus! What?
there
happened?
was some nutmeg on the rim, like
Maybe-
just
maybe
on the
take
cap.
that off.
Oh yeah.
So as soon as I
I
went
have
to
it
pour into
turned
it,
off.
it just went.
It keeps turning itself back on. Hang on.
You gotta just do
Just got
the
yeeted.
horizontal and then do the tappy tappy.
Yeah, but it was
Any-
pulled up the top, is what I'm saying. So
Okay,
I opened it up,
yeah.
and then
Okay.
it just
Yeah,
all
got
fell
stuck.
off.
Yeah, just went.
Open.
Yeah.
Is that?
Mm.
Anyway, that's the Painkiller. That's Cocktail Corner. Bear with me a moment while I return to my desk and move the cameras and stuff. But, like- Yeah, cheers.
Cheers! Thank you, cocktail man.
Thank you.
Cheers.
And yes, out of the cocktails I generally make for people, this one usually turns out to be the most popular.
Yeah, I
Alright,
like it.
yeah.
It's
Because
Fruity.
the other ones tend to be either stronger, not so fruity, a bit more sour, depending on what you want. So, but everyone likes fruity sweet things generally, so...
Pretty good.
That's okay, Gildy. I know it's not you.
Admittedly, now
disabled
I'm
it
kind
now.
of like, okay, what am I supposed to do with the rest of this?
drink it.
Okay, but I don't know. I don't think I really like.
That's generally. Oh, you
Wait,
don't like
wait,
it? What?
Wait. Hold on. None of you are clearly looking at the thing. I'm gesturing to the cream of coconut. I've got a shit ton of this, and I've used like
Oh,
that much.
Yeah,
Like
okay,
a
so
lot.
Sam, what you can do with your cream of coconut is you can make more painkillers.
Forever and always.
Yep. The other one you could do, the cream of coconut is also an important ingredient on the pina colada.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
pina
think.
colada.
Yeah, I think my mum actually likes pina colada. So I might.
Say
Ooh,
in the
thanks for that.
rain.
Yeah,
That's how
so
it
the
goes,
cream
right?
of coconut,
Yeah.
so the cream of coconut is, so a pina colada and a painkiller are actually kind of related, like in that they're rummy, coconutty, pineapple-y drinks.
Uh-oh.
The difference is,
What?
so you have.
I can't feel my legs. Okay, this is
Well,
What?
That's because you poured.
You've poisoned her. You've poisoned her.
we put in a little bit too
Excuse
much.
me. Excuse me. She poisoned
poisoned
her.
herself.
I gave her instructions, and she did not follow those instructions.
I think that can.
She
Well,
did not
that
follow the
holds
instructions
up
I
in
gave her.
court.
Instructions unclear. Cats in the microwave.
Choices.
Oh dear. And Zach, yes, I have made this one for you. That's what I was saying. There's a few people in chat other than Paul who I've made this for.
Yep.
I know you've had this one and enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
it's one of the benefits of being mates with the cowgirl. You go over to his house and he just makes you drinks all night.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Though I need to be not the only one supplying all the alcohol on that because that gets expensive quickly.
I think I've offered to like help pay for stuff as well.
You have.
Oh.
And I think
I'm not a horrible
when we had-
person. No,
I'm not saying you are. And when we had Zach over, he brought the rum.
Duck poison, sweet lady Nazi. Guilty.
This is really strong.
Well, I mean,
Who shot some
I mean-
rum? I asked you to. I told you that the 2 and 3 existed, and those
You
were
should
3
have
shots
not
and 4
told me
shots.
that the 2 and 3 existed.
well, the good
And you put. Well, you went to the Painkiller 4, which is new. That's.
The good
I mean, I'm
news-
sure it's been
the
done
good
before.
news though is Mrs. L isn't worrying about her section anymore.
Mm.
All the
Yeah.
troubles.
Yeah,
melt
actually, you know what?
away
I had,
And this is why we
On
wanted
a
to do
on
cocktails
a
first.
slurry of alcohol.
yeah. I
This is
had a
why
really
cocktails
cool
were first.
section organized for today, but it's not going to work, so.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, I've got try not to
text
laugh stuff that's
issues.
kind of like a bit weird to do, so we're gonna put that aside and do some
Yeah.
other dumb shit
Hey, you know what we
instead.
need to do? We need to re-listen to the new bop.
Yeah,
yeah. Now that I'm at my desk and can actually hear it,
cool.
Like, what's the best way to do that? Just play it through Sammy's
do it-
stream?
No,
If
do
you-
it through the
no, play it
thing
through the
that
watch
I-
together link that's in
yeah.
admin.
Oh, it's an admin, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go to admin.
And then we
go
all watch
to-
it together. I'll let...
Go to
And this will come through on the streams.
admin,
And also,
admin.
and
Oh,
also,
I'm
we
in the
should
wrong
be
German
like,
hunt.
let's listen to it now, and everybody click play because that doesn't work.
No, only one person needs to press play.
If we all
Yep,
press
that's fine.
play, then
I'll
it
wait.
just
And this
pauses.
will come through on the stream, so debuting the new theme song where I actually get to hear it this time, I guess.
It's basically the exact same one. It's just upgraded.
Oh, who's pressing play?
I'm not touching it. My
I haven't touched it either. I'm
hands are
drinking.
up.
I literally just jumped over and started auto playing, so I had to try pause it. It
Ah.
wouldn't pause, so yeah.
Okay, Paul.
All
All
are
right,
you gonna
play.
you know what?
Who's gonna
I'll
click it?
click
I'm
it.
not clicking it.
I'll click it. I like to click the button.
Paul's in.
Go!
What does this
Pull the
button
lever.
do?
Pull the lever.
So welcome to episode 250.
That was a
I was-
pre-roll.
Yes.
Oh god, I fucking love that. That was
Sammy,
good.
that
I
is
was-
amazing.
I was
That is
half nervous
great.
that like everyone was gonna be like, well, actually, I prefer the original. But yeah, I'm glad that people like it.
No, it's more my style than I mean, I love the original, of course, but it's more a bit heavier, a bit
Yeah,
chunkier. So I
a bit
love
more
that.
disco bullshit just
Mm.
thrown in there. Woo! Okay, are we gonna have to take volunteers for like the rest of the thing as to like who's going next?
Well, I think you just debuted a song. Mrs. L doesn't have a segment. I've done mine, so I think Paul should
Go
run his,
Paul!
and then
Alright.
then we'll do announcements. Break your segment, and then Q&A.
I like.
And then probably Mrs. L's challenge thing and also the try not to laugh and whatever. I don't know. We'll see.
See how time goes because we don't want to be here forever. Or do we?
All right. Well, I guess you want me to do my segment then?
Yeah.
So,
Yes, sir.
okay, give me one sec. As I just keep.
One.
Oh no! I opened up something that just blocked all your faces. Nice,
Thanks.
Paul opened his pawn.
indeed. Hello, and welcome to guess where the quotes come from. Specifically, gaming quotes. 1 point
Oh.
if you guess the game. An extra point if you guess the character who is
Oh,
saying the
alright.
quote.
Mhm.
And that's basically it.
The game.
Is it? Are you like asking us a question each, or is it jump in?
It's just
or...
okay. So say your name as a buzzer.
Okay.
So test your buzzers.
Quack.
Well, there you
Great.
go. All right, keep track of your own points because I am a lazy bitch.
Well, okay. Perfect.
There we go.
I'll keep
Okay.
track.
He just wanted an excuse to use the
Go ahead.
voiceover.
Okay, I've got my points listed on the thing.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Oh,
I have 50 points.
I have 250.
Aww.
Now, how
Yeah.
was I going to try? So I'm just going to randomly go through these because I have grabbed about 60 quotes out from about
Damn.
like 27 different
I
games.
got 500 points.
So first I'll do it very monotone, the quote. If you need a bit more help, I'll try and do it in a bit more of the character. And
I'm not
After
sure if you
that-
can do monotone with that voice, Matt.
voice.
no,
Yeah.
Is it Mickey Mouse?
let's start with something.
Mickey Mouse Kingdom Hearts? Let's go.
So let's start off with something easy. Or at least I think it's easy.
All right.
No.
Sure, we'll see.
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
Oh, the
Quack.
yeah.
Okay, Andrew.
Resident Evil 4. I don't have the guy's name, but it's the shopkeeper.
Close enough for merchant. There you go.
1 point for Andrew.
So
Is that a 1 point or a 2
2
point?
points.
It doesn't...
Close enough. Merchant shopkeeper. It's the same guy.
I
Woohoo!
can't really understand you, Paul.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, we might need to.
I mean, that's a new layer of difficulty. It's just like figure out the quote, figure out
Actually-
where it's from, figure out who it is. Now we've got an extra layer of like, what the fuck did he say?
Okay, to be honest, I turned off voice mods. I don't know why it turned back on.
Oh, that was your
Okay.
natural speaking voice. So have you got voice mod on now?
I turned it off.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
turned it
okay.
off.
I thought that was
Okay.
his natural speaking voice.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was so confused. I'm like, you're like, I'm gonna do monotone, and you're like this high pitched,
You're
and
like,
I'm like, wait, what?
Okay.
More tech kerfuffles.
That's
Alright.
why I said Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse, because you sounded like Mickey
Okay.
Mouse.
Alright.
That's why I said Kingdom
Alright.
Hearts.
Point two.
Okay,
Let's go.
here we go. Oh no, you're meeting all my standards.
Oh, that's that, Greg, Sam, whatever. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Papyrus from Undertale. In the
There you
day. In
go.
the day. You're meeting all of my standards.
Oh no, you're meeting all my standards.
So 2 points.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Need another painkiller.
let's have I think this one's an easy one, but let's see who picks up on
Ooh.
quickest. Sojiro, I hunger.
What?
Sojiro, I hunger. So it's literally naming one of the characters in the
Yeah,
game.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
And this was on someone's list. Someone put this on their list of.
Is
Yeah.
this Persona 5?
It is Persona 5.
And
Can you name the
it's
character?
Ren?
No.
Oh.
This is
Rip.
Futaba. This is when Futaba comes up.
Ah.
She comes out and she says, Sojiro, I hunger. Yeah.
See, I was going to guess Persona 5, but this is I jumped in before.
Yeah.
Mainly because you're like, it's on someone's list. I'm like, it's got to be Mrs. L's probably. It would have to be Persona. Anyway.
All right. So I noticed you haven't shot me in the face. I'm curious as I've.
Quack.
Yep.
That's Borderlands 2 Shooty McShooterface.
Yep.
Or that's similar, or his name's close to that.
Yep.
Shooty McFace Shoot.
Face McShooty.
Oh,
I noticed you
face-
haven't shot me in the face yet, so I'm curious as to why.
Face-
Maybe you're weighing the moral pros and cons, but me assure you that, oh my god, shoot me in the face! What are you waiting for? That's the full quote.
all right.
So,
I remember because I tried to shoot him in the face and I missed.
Wow. He must have been so upset.
I was. I shot him in the shoulder.
No, not you, him. He must have been very
He
upset.
was. He kept screaming.
yeah. All right, next. Ah, yes, the most powerful dodgeball technique of all, gun.
Ah, beep, 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 beep,
I
beep,
mean, I
beep.
put
Yep.
my thing.
Sammy's hand
Yeah.
was up.
Is it
Sammy.
a dodgeball academia or not?
No.
Nah. Okay, worth a shot.
Monster Prom.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Um,
sense.
And what was the quote again?
Ooh.
Ah, yes, the most powerful dodgeball technique of all. Gun.
Damien.
Narrator.
Damn it!
Oh, okay. I would have said Vera.
Yeah, and I know that's definitely narrator because I was on a screenshot, so definitely narrator.
Okay, I believe you.
All right.
See, I was going to guess Dodgeball Academia as well. So
Yeah, no, I was just. I mean, admittedly, they wouldn't
Yeah.
fucking because it's very shonen. They wouldn't fucking bring guns into it.
You've played
All
it.
right. Here's a fun one. It's a me, Mario.
Which one? Okay.
Whack.
Yep. Quack.
It's going to be from that Assassin's Creed game. There was one of the Assassin's Creed where someone said it's a me Mario.
Oh, how terrible.
I believe it was Assassin's Creed, one of the Assassin's
That's
Creed 2
upsetting.
spin-offs.
Damn it, Andrew. You ruined the troll. It is Assassin's Creed 2. Can you name the character?
So you would. So you wouldn't have accepted like any of the
I
Mario games?
specifically chose Mario Auditore from Assassin's Creed 2. Damn it, Andrew.
I figured it would be.
All
Does
right.
he rescue any princesses or like throw
No.
fireballs or anything?
And thanks, Zach. I fixed it now. I realized what I did wrong.
Oh, okay.
No, because my audio's a bit out of sync. Because I have to have a delay on it when I'm in kitchen cam normally. So.
Cool.
All right.
Anyway.
Here's another funny one for you. Here.
I mean,
Quack.
I could tell because you just both put your hands up. Sammy, you put your hand up.
Yeah.
So go.
I mean, I have a bad feeling that this is a troll one, but is it Link from Legend of Zelda? One of them.
It is him swinging the sword.
Very good.
There
Okay.
we go.
Cool.
I was
Do I
gonna
get
say-
2 points for that or just one because I don't know the specific game?
All right. Let's get a little bit harder.
taking
But
two.
I think okay. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll take a guess.
Yep.
Is it like a Metal Gear Solid one?
No.
Okay.
I'll take a punt. Is it something from Ace Attorney?
No.
Now, worth a shot.
I guess that leaves me to take a punt. It sounds Fallouty to me.
No. It is Half-Life 2 G-Man.
Maybe next time just give us a hint so we could kind of like compete for like 0.1 of
Yeah.
a point.
Maybe we can work that out.
Alright.
All right.
So bad at trivia.
This is why I asked you to give him a list of games so you'd have a chance.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to put some stuff in.
Let's see if it. Okay. I wonder if because I grabbed this quote randomly from a site. So let's see if someone can
Okay.
think of it. I wish I could stay in this moment forever, but then it wouldn't be a moment.
Yeah,
I mean-
hi. Is it like Life is Strange or something?
Yes, Life is Strange. Can you
Yay!
Is it
name
Max
the character?
Caulfield probably?
Max at the diner out of time.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, it
Good
sounded
job.
like something, kind of indie-ish, and I was just like, I did put Life is Strange on the list there. Ding ding. Thank you. Very good.
All right. Okay. I think that one's too easy just yet.
Oh, God. Just give us something.
Give me an easy one.
All right, this is an oldie. Let's see if anyone can pick it up.
Oh, okay.
And that if anyone could, like, I know Andrew's never played the game. I'm not sure about the other guy, other people.
All right. Hints.
I'm gonna miss that man and his gun. Yeah,
He came with a gun.
I know, right?
Gun.
It's Like I said, it's. I'll give you a hint. Valve made it.
Hi. Is it like Team Fortress?
No.
Team Fortress 2.
I'm gonna have a stab at Half-Life Alex.
No.
Well, that's not an oldie.
Yeah, good point. I immediately deleted that hint.
Dale, do you want to take a punt?
It's a horde co-op shooter.
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead. Can you name any characters from it, just as a guess?
Don't Google it. What the hell's
I
No,
don't
no.
remember the names of
Okay.
them.
No,
Francis.
don't Google
Francis.
it.
Francis.
Is it the old man with the army?
Yeah,
uniform?
yeah, Francis.
Yeah.
Who's in the list of characters? Come on.
No,
All right,
I
all
just
right.
wanted to pick up.
Let
a
me just
picture.
Google the quote real quick.
Okay. All right. Here's another one.
Mhm.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
Whack.
Yeah, you can have it.
That's
Yeah.
Devil May Cry, Dante.
Yep.
Dark soul with light. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
famous
man.
shit quote.
That's the memey bullshit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready to be the one.
Oh dear. It's like the one serious line he has in the game.
Grabbing pills.
And it's
Okay.
completely not delivered.
Here's a nice long one.
Oh god. Okay.
That's what she said.
The best
Hey.
solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like?
Yeah, it's
I just tested. Yep.
I'm no, you can keep going, but like
Ah.
I'm bagsing the answer.
The
'Cause I
first
know
one,
what it
okay.
is.
Nobody murdered me or put me in a potato or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up. You dangerous, mute lunatic. So you know what? You win. Just go.
It's
It's been
GLaDOS.
fun. Don't
It's
come back.
GLaDOS.
GLaDOS.
Portal 2.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
I mean-
waiting for a GLaDOS one. I was like, you know, like he's gonna like throw like a cake as the lie or some shit in here, isn't he? All right.
Yeah, but
All right.
well, no one ever said the cake is a lie. That was just...
True, I
Oh,
guess.
that was
Well,
just written on the
wait, what was
The
his name?
ending
Rat?
song
Whatever.
was
think
actually
it was-
called "The Cake Is a Lie."
Yes, but it
Yeah.
wasn't said
Wait, it was?
at any point.
Hmm.
I think it was. It was
Okay.
still alive. I think.
It's still alive.
Next one. It's super effective.
Ding.
Yeah.
So, Pokemon narrator from
Yep.
any
That's
Pokemon
not
game.
Yeah.
quote. Okay, sure, whatever.
Hey,
I mean, I
Hey,
guess.
I'm gonna fucking take it. I'm so far
Take it,
behind.
take
You
it,
don't have to worry.
Take it.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
sure.
Okay, fine. Every puzzle has an answer.
Oh, hello. It's Professor Layton. Like basically any of them. Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says it all the fucking time. I love Professor Layton, but it is literally a game about a guy who will like look at a dirty bottle on the side of the road and say, "That reminds me of a bottle." It's like, wow, you are a psychopath.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they
Okay.
needed an excuse to put in a million puzzles, right?
Yeah.
All right. Stand in the ashes of trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This one was put in just to be a hard one.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take a guess. Is this like a Ghost of Tsushima quote?
No,
Okay.
no.
So
So this game had a
Oh!
controversial
I
ending
think
of a
think
trilogy.
I think my chat figured
Trilogy?
it out.
So,
Oh,
Sammy,
is it Mass Effect 3?
Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
Can you name the character?
Commander Shepard.
No. Anyone can name the
Commander-
character?
I'm gonna have a guess
Farmer.
and say it's Rex.
No.
I know what it
Commander
is because
Cornmaker.
I'll
Chat
say it
is
on
screaming at you.
Heart of Thor. Yeah, the last Prothean.
Yeah, Javik.
Yeah, Thor
Javik.
says it's Thor's favorite quote from Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. See, my problem with Mass Effect 3 is that it picked the wrong ending when I clicked the button.
Wow.
Okay.
Legit,
All right.
It bugged on me and gave me the wrong ending.
If in doubt, take a bite.
That just sounds like something
Is
my
that,
D&D
is,
character
is
used
that
to
a
say.
sex game?
Can I? Is it the handler in a Monster Hunter world?
Yes.
Oh, very
Yes.
nice.
I was just like,
Solid get.
if I was gonna guess anything, it would be that.
I was thinking it was like Uncharted or some shit.
Because we all know the handler in Monster Hunter World just loves food.
Yeah.
And loves berating you needlessly. Oh, what? You haven't killed the monster yet? If you're so fucking good, come out and do it yourself.
You tried.
Bitch.
Shit.
Caused nothing but trouble.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun.
Yep, that's got to be Solaire.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
got to be
Wait, do they
Solaire.
talk in that game?
Yeah,
They do.
that's Dark
They do.
Souls 1, and specifically Dark Souls 1 because Solaire doesn't appear in the others at all.
Yep.
Alright.
There you go. Nice, easy one for Andrew.
Praise the sun, damn it.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's see. A man chooses a slave
Gotcha.
obeys.
Okay.
Ah.
But
I
that was
saw
close.
That's-
Andrew got that first.
That's
Yeah.
Andrew Ryan, Bioshock 1.
Yep.
Damn.
Would you kindly give me the points?
I
No.
have the points I have at the moment is Sam's at 11, Andrew's at 11, and I'm at 8.
It's not bad.
You're doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that what everybody else has got?
I've
I've
kept
only
track
been
of my
tracking
own
mine.
and got 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better.
Oh, I feel like I've heard that.
No, that reminds me of... No, it's not.
Is it the Get Good meme, but like a slightly changed version?
Don't
No,
wish it
it's
was
just-
easier, wish you were better.
Hmm.
I mean, I know the archetype of the character that's saying that. It's like the asshole old master yogi person.
Is it Marvelous Spider-Man?
No.
That's my guess.
I'm trying to
I
think.
mean,
A Nintendo
Is it-
product?
It's like it's
it's Nintendo, is it?
Nintendo.
Yeah,
Is
no,
it-
because it popped in
that-
my head Kratos, but he says
I
don't
was
be
thinking,
sorry, be
yeah, I was
better.
thinking Shenmue, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
But yeah, Kratos says don't be sorry,
I-
be better.
I will
So-
say,
Yeah.
Mrs. L should be back in the round now because we've got more hints.
Yeah, I've also given up. Like it's Nintendo.
Yeah,
I-
I'll allow Miss Lante. Yep.
Well, I'm gonna take chat reckons that it's Ronald
you
Reagan
can't
from Black Ops Zombies.
You can't keep using the chat.
Keep using the
I
chat.
mean, in that
Um,
case,
no.
Guilty says it's Luigi from Fallout Boy.
Yeah. I apologize for
Very
my
good.
chat. I
That's-
can't see
that's
it at the
accurate.
moment.
And I don't
That's
have
absolutely
anyone in
accurate.
my chat.
I won't
I mean,
take
Zach
the
also
points
said
if
Uncle
that's
Ben,
right.
so-
I just
I'll
is that right?
No.
Okay,
I'll
not right.
not even right, so
say
no
it's a
points for being wrong.
Nintendo thing.
I think you're gonna be surprised.
Yeah, I have absolutely no fucking idea because the only thing I was thinking was Shenmue.
Is it
It's like
like-
something kung fu.
Is it an
something.
Animal
Mario and
Crossing?
Rabbits? Is it Mario and
It's
Rabbits?
an Animal Crossing.
Oh my
It is an
god!
Animal Crossing.
What? When the fuck does Animal Crossing have like
taking
fucking
8
kung fu
points for that.
bullshit?
Wait, so
Fuck
Animal
off.
Crossing was
Right.
talking to their own developers to tell them to be
Yeah.
better.
God,
Yeah. Apparently, like when I
Feel
looked this up,
better.
it said it was from the chief.
the chief. I don't
Oh,
know who the
okay.
fuck that is.
I don't know.
I'm taking N point for that because
Yeah, take
N.
and
All right.
Take your
for it,
point.
babe.
Yeah, you got the game.
Okay.
Got it.
Here we go. What is a man? A miserable little pile of
Hello.
secrets.
Hello.
I heard Andrew first. What do you think, Miss Lante? Did you? I think
I
Alright,
want third
chat.
umpire.
Third Empire chat. What do you guys say?
Who got
Pull up hole.
I think it's Cowgirl, but it was pretty. It was very close.
Thor, Ellie.
I mean, Zach said it was me, but he also said it in my chat. So like, and he could well be in Sammy. He could well be in Sammy's chat saying that it was Sam. So like, for all I
No,
know.
nobody's in my chat.
It was pretty equal. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Share the point, Sammy.
Share the point.
Okay.
Share the point.
We
Share
have
the
to say,
point.
we'll do. Should we do name and we'll do game
Character,
and then
game?
character?
Oh,
Character
game?
game?
Yep, sure.
Yeah, sure.
3,
2,
2,
1.
One.
Dracula,
Dracula,
from
Castlevania, Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, I mean you can get 1.5 points if you want so
I just gave you
badly,
both.
and I'll
2
take
points.
half a point.
There you go.
What am I taking? Am I taking 3 points?
Just give us one each. Take the one each.
One
You
each.
both got it.
12.
There we go.
Okay. always wondered why people never use their strongest attacks first. What? You think I'm just gonna stand there and
yes,
take it?
Yes, wait, I got it.
Yep.
Oh,
It
it's got
is
Undertale.
Sans from Undertale when he's doing the fucking Megalovania shit. Yeah,
Yep.
that it.
It's like we're doubling up on Undertale.
Yeah,
But it's like, God
I've
damn
gotten
it.
4 points off Undertale at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I did get the game out. I just couldn't
Poor
remember which
Mrs. L.
character.
Yeah, sorry.
No, don't worry about it. That's
Play
good.
more
That's fine.
Undertale.
Like-
Next time I should do this because
played
you'd be
all
better
the,
than this.
I've
Than me.
played all the Undertale than there is to play.
It's worth noting that my quiz has like literally 7 questions in it. So,
Alright. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Oh,
That's going to be the assassins in pretty much every Assassin's
Oh.
Creed game. It is
Yeah.
the Assassin's Creed.
this one, yeah. Yep.
go on.
Okay. All right. Here's a nice easy one. Miss Lante, get ready. It's a nice easy one.
Get
It's-
your butt ready.
This is like gaming culture 101. So
Or
it's
gonna be
dangerous
really
to go
hard.
alone. Take this.
Map.
Yeah.
Navi from Legend of Zelda, and it's specifically the Ocarina of Time.
Isn't it the
I
old
just
man?
watched. I just watched
Isn't
Paul
it the
so
old man?
hard.
No,
Got it. Yes, Sammy's got it.
it's
Yeah.
not.
The old man
No,
guy
it's
in
the old
cave.
man from the original Zelda gives you your sword.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
It's danger. I mainly remember it
He
because
says it in Ocarina of Time.
Can we
I
get
mean,
third
how does
umpire
how does
on
how
that?
does how does take this work with Navi, who never gives you anything other than a headache?
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing you can give.
At the very
Um,
least, the original quote is from the original Legend of Zelda from the old man in the cave.
Yeah.
The original
I
quote.
Yeah. All right.
If it's any
Look,
consolation,
can we give her a point for getting the series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll share. If it's any consolation, the main way I remember the fact that it's the old man is that there was a song by Starbomb called "It's Dangerous to Go Alone, Take This," in which the old
Yeah.
man does not give you a sword, but instead reveals his penis.
Reveals
Yeah.
his sword.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
dangerous to go alone, take this.
Yep, I've heard that
Okay.
one too.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
There was also the other one I'd seen. There was a GIF meme where it was like, "It's dangerous to go alone. Take this." He takes the sword and leaves, and it just says afterward, "This old man with you," and it's just the old man getting lonely in the cave.
Okay. Okay, I think this is going to be another quick buzzer one because everyone should know this one by now.
Okay.
I'm going to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Please.
It was Andrew.
The man.
That's Command and Conquer Red Alert 3 Premier Chodenko, played by Tim Curry.
There you
I believe
go.
It is Tim
Nice.
Curry.
Okay.
It's Tim Curry playing himself. Yeah.
All right, here's another easy
He
one.
didn't even know he was being filmed.
Yeah.
Another easy one, but I'm not sure for certain people, but let's go. Stay a while and listen.
That's Deckard Cain, Diablo.
Yep. Like I said, let's see. I've got
He already says it was
How
with
many
Nathan
more do we
Sardu.
have?
hey, you can tell me to stop anytime.
All right.
Am I winning?
Let's go first to 20.
Yeah, I mean, I think you are.
If I'm winning, okay, stop. No.
I think this one-
This Zell's idea was good. Go first to 20.
Okay.
Yeah. I think this one would be difficult. Others people's opinions are like chains. They can pull you along, but they can also hold you down.
Oh, I feel like I've heard that one. Even though it's very generic, so it just might be that. Trying to think what the fuck games I said on my list.
Yep.
Stab in the dark. It sounds like it belongs in The Last of Us.
No.
Is it Detroit Become Human or something like that?
No.
Because it sounds cheesy enough to be like that.
Sounds like it's full of emotions.
It sounds
and
like it's
polygons.
written poorly.
I'll take a stab at Final Fantasy 14.
No.
We get a hint.
Capcom product. And we've all played it except for I think Sammy. And it was
Oh,
on
good.
and it was on one of someone's list.
Now I'm gonna quickly check the list. Where's the list? Where's the list? I'll find it. Where is it?
Andrew,
I'm going to guess Monster Hunter.
Oh.
Monster Hunter.
I don't have a character for you. I'm going to guess at the handler, perhaps?
I still can't.
Commander.
Oh!
He still made
Where's
it to
my
20
Dragonator?
though.
Still cheesy as fuck.
So that's it. You're all done because I had.
Yeah, apparently that got me to 20. Yeah, alright.
I didn't even do any of the
Yay.
Bloodborne quotes yet. So I was
Monster
trying to stay.
Hunter.
I didn't do any
Yeah,
of
you're,
the
staying away,
Bloodborne.
you're trying to stay away
Dooms
from the obvious ones
Save it for
us.
the end of the year.
for you. I still had a few Borderlands 2, some more Devil May Cry, some more Undertale. I was going to do a Persona 5 one next. I was going to do the Morgana Aren't Too Tired, Let's Call it a Day and get some sleep.
Oh god.
I was going to do that one next. I had some more Monster Prom. I'm not spicy red baby. I'm a spicy red adult.
I would have gotten that. I love that quote.
Yeah, that's such a good quote.
I had I wanted to do more Metal Gear ones, but I had to stay
Well,
away from that one because Andrew would get all those ones.
A
Save
smile
them,
is more
save them.
befitting a hero.
Oh,
Save them. We'll
Yeah,
do this another time as well.
That was on the list. I was just like going through them all, but yeah.
Maybe.
I had
Oh my
like
god, we should do that.
You
As
like Castlevania, don't you?
oh my god.
I had that on the list.
Yeah, fucking Psycho Mantis, piece of shit.
Yeah.
No, but for
I
real,
had so many
save them
more.
and we'll do like more of these, and maybe as a bit of a segue, we could do it as like Patreon bonus content.
Patreon bonus, yes. So I guess it's time to do announcement, please. Stuff.
One. So
Don't just
Two.
just be.
Stop at 2.
3. Just
That's
3. I'll
enough.
just do
That's
3.
enough, sweetie. And you have to mix it with other things, not just
Yeah.
shake it up and put it in the glass.
I'll do a 3 one.
Yep, okay. 1 of OJ, 4 of pineapple, 1 of cream of coconut. I'll shake it.
He looks like a disappointed dad.
You keep calling me dad on this bloody show, so... anyway, announcement time. Okay, so at the top of the show, we did mention it may be worth re-mentioning now for people who may be a little bit late, etc., to the stream, but we are going to be trialing, streaming, and YouTubing these episodes in the future as well, see how we go with that. So, 4 p.m. Sunday as will be our standard stream time, and then the audio version and the YouTube versions will come out on Tuesday as per usual. And the other one to jump into would be regarding future Patreon things. So, we're going to be releasing Patreon content less frequently, but instead of it just being kind of a bit of pre-roll, it's going to be more varied and detailed and stuff. So things like more spoiler casts, conversations about stuff that might not necessarily be gaming, like an anime corner.
Maybe a quiz
episode. Maybe
forward to a video of me getting them to dub over some really fucking amazing video games that I found.
Yeah, so some of the content's going to be videos, some of that content's also going to be audio. We're also going to try and
be Mrs. L making us do labor for video games for Patreon money.
What? And we're going to also try and.
Oh god, that's your jurisdiction.
I mean, you said that a long time ago and didn't deliver.
You still haven't put it up, yeah.
I have sent it to you. I asked you to upload.
Yourself.
You want you to upload it. You have the login.
Don't make us complicit in your foot pick distribution.
Who wants foot picks? How many of these do I need? Just one.
What is these?
Cream.
That's a cream of coconut. 1. So I'm just like, what is this? You're just holding up a bottle. Like,
What are these?
Magic Man says he needs feet pics. Oh dear.
Needs feet pics. I put googly eyes on them. It was great.
Oh god. So it's body horror. Those aren't where googly eyes are supposed to be.
Was there anything else we forgot to bring up? My brain's doing a fart right now.
You're all too drunk.
I've had one drink, thank you very much. So my brain's just leaking out of my ears.
Whoops. No, I think
that was
that's
kind of it.
mostly it. Like, we will try and be having guests on the streams as well, even though we're going to be accommodating, to, if people don't want to be on webcam and that kind of stuff, because, is what it is. And
that's why there's that spare spot on the thing.
Yeah, it's not just, like I fucked up the look of it. And yeah, I mean, we'll try and be doing it weekly, but, obviously with us just starting out with this, please be kind of like patient. If we need to take like a week off doing it on stream or something, please be kind of, respectful of that. But yeah, we're gonna try and do that kind of moving forward.
And the best place to find updates for that stuff is going to be in the Discord or on the Twitter. But it's like if there's like a oh crap, we had to move like the recording to accommodate a guest, or so we can't make it this week or whatever, the Discord will generally be the most up to date, followed by Twitter.
Yeah.
So
Do what we can,
Get
but
on
yeah.
I feel like that was a violent shake.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
give
meant to
them
be
some
kind of
anger out.
violent. You're meant to put a bit of effort into it and go for 10 to 15 seconds. If the ice is starting to get a bit rounded at the edges and a little bit broken up, you've done a decent job.
Shake
Can people
it,
see the happy
baby.
cat? Can people see the happy cat?
Oh, it's very foamy.
It should be foamy. Foamy is correct. There we
Cute
go.
kitty.
Drunkest of them all. I mean, not
mean,
wrong.
I
You're not
made
wrong.
this myself. It's great.
Sure.
Well, yeah, you did make the cocktail. We just watched it.
Kitty. No, I made the cup too.
Mm, very nice.
All right, I think with that we'll take a brief break, and when we return, we'll have Sammy's section, and then I guess a Q&A, and then we'll see where we go from there based on time and stuff. Huh?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Time stuff.
Are we live?
I mean, you
You
going
have
on
been
BRB?
for a while. I mean, I'm going to hit BRB, but like,
Well, I
yeah.
haven't.
All right.
I
Back-
haven't gone anywhere. My stream's still going. Hi guys, I can chat to you guys now.
Okay. Well, I'm going back. I'm going to hit BRB. We'll be back in a few minutes, friends.
Okay.
microphone's still running, so like.
All right. Well, I've just un-BRB'd mine.
Hi,
I hear you,
everybody,
Gildy. Hi, Gildy. Love you.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, back and stuff. Though if you're watching the streams that aren't mine, then you realize that no one actually left. Really, it's
Well,
like,
you should
let's
be
take a
over
break,
my-
and then no one took
my
a break.
side.
I
Yeah.
went and made a drink and grabbed my. I got my mead too. I've got my no effort drink when I've finished my second cocktail. Because mead is good.
Meat is good. Meat is.
I mean, mead
And
is
stuff.
definitely better than beer and stuff. Oh dear.
Oh
I'm gonna
dear.
make
All
this
right.
slightly
Yes.
harder, and I have absolutely no idea if it's going to work or not.
But people who are
Uh.
used to listen to the podcast, this is what it sounds like when there's no editing in it.
Yeah, aren't you glad?
So basically, not much different. Anyway, Sammy,
Ooh.
you had a quizzo for us. So.
Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. As I said, I've only got like 7 questions. Just because I literally didn't know if I was gonna I didn't want to do like too many and like people be like, oh my god, we're so gone.
Where I was afraid of underdoing it, so I overdid it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did a lot of fucking work to get this working because it's challenging for reasons that will become clear when I explain how we play the game.
Mhm.
So, this is a lovely little game that I like to call the game, which is based on the work of the Valley folk, who do the movie game. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to describe 2 games, but they are 2 games that have been mashed together. And specifically, they are mashed together in such a way that there's kind of like an overlap in the titles. So for example, if we were doing a movie version of this, and I said something along the lines of Robert Downey Jr. plays a man who is captured and has to escape with a mechanical suit and team up with Paul Rudd, who can communicate with ants. That would be
Avengers.
no.
Ant-Man
It's
and
two.
Iron Man.
Yeah, but which one did I say first?
Well,
It
you
was
said down
Iron
Junior,
Man
so Iron
first.
Man.
Then it was
So-
Ant-Man, but
so
that
it's-
would just be Civil War
No.
because that's when they first
You
met
put
up.
the
but
2
yeah.
things together.
No, it's always getting you get Iron Man,
So
Ant-Man.
Iron Ant.
Iron Man. Iron Man.
Iron Ant-Man.
So close, like that. You say them in such a way
Oh,
that you
Iron
get both-
Ant-Man Man.
No. It's Iron Man.
Iron Man to man.
Okay, you got to make a portmanteau of it
You
if
gotta
you can.
make a
Yeah,
portmanteau.
okay.
You gotta have a mashed up title that
Okay.
that kind of smoothly goes from
So
one
it's-
to the other.
So it's as much figuring out what the games are going to be as well as make a bad wordplay pun.
Yeah, it's great. Even
Where's
when you
Gildy
get
when
it
you need
right,
him?
you're going to be groaning. It's perfect. All right, are your kids ready? Also, I'll give you a hint.
I do get it.
None of these are going to be 2021 because I'm possibly like maybe we could do this as a 2021
Yeah, sure.
thing. Okay, so. And as I said, I've made some of these intentionally a little bit harder so that maybe we can stretch this out a little bit. Also,
Just
if you
stretch
want, if you want to, answer the thing in chat, answer it in my chat, so then I can still be struggling over it. Let's do it. Let's do it, kids. All right, the new recruits, Sojourn, Echo, and Sigma, are here to protect the Big Smoke from a technological surveillance regime. You need hints.
Okay. Well, I
Crickets.
mean, I guess we should just start talking through it, right? So, Big Smoke is GTA. You're shaking your head. Okay, so GTA. I was just thinking of the character Big Smoke. I mean, I'm
It
thinking
sounds-
It sounds
it's-
Watch Dogsy. In the second
To me,
half.
it sounds military-ish.
Mhm.
I'm thinking, is it Call of Duty of some sort?
How dare you?
Why would Sam ever pick Call of Duty?
How
What the
dare you.
hell, man? That's.
Echo.
Could I get you to repeat it?
So the newest recruits, who are Sojourn, Echo, and Sigma, are here to protect the Big Smoke from a technological surveillance regime. I'll give you some hints. So the Big Smoke is actually like a IRL place in the world. It's a nickname for a city. And also, there are a bunch of other recruits. So if we go back further, we have, for example, Baptiste and Ash.
Overwatch Dogs.
Can you be more specific?
Overwatch Dogs 2?
Can you be slightly different?
Overdogs.
No.
Underdogs. No.
Smoke is London.
Yeah, it's Overwatch Dogs London, or whatever that last Watch Dogs game's called.
Overwatch
I can't
Dogs
remember what it
Legion.
is. Yeah, oh, there we go. Overwatch Dogs Legion.
There we go.
I guess
1
half a point.
point.
Half a point, I guess.
Half a point to everyone. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Guilty says Overwatch Dogs of War.
Let loose the Overwatch Dogs of War. Cry havoc, the Overwatch Dogs of War.
You can. So this is a free game in which you can drive and fly and score in a salty mess with over 100 champions.
Oh, hang on. Say it. Oh, fuck. I've had too much alcohol.
Yeah, well, we all agree with that.
If I say it out loud, we can work together, right?
Sure.
Can we be a work together game? Okay, so
Sure.
this is the. Oh, hang on.
Maybe I should do one
What?
where we
No,
link like 5 things in a row.
What's the What's
I mean, I thought Raid Shadow Legends.
Rocket League guys?
Oh, Signosis.
Rocket Fall Guys? Rocket League is the first part and Fall Guys is the second part. No, or
It's
Fortnite.
not.
Rocket League Night.
Can we get
okay.
a repeat?
Okay, drive, fly, and score in this salty mess with over 100 champions.
Drive, lie, and score.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought that would be Rocket League. And then 100
I can see that, but
100 guys League of Legends, Rocket League of Legends. Oh,
ooh.
It's
I
not
suck at
100
this.
players.
100
Rocket Man,
players.
guys.
Fortnite.
100 players, Battle Royale,
It's not that.
Rocket
What's-
PUBG.
It's
Trying to
not
think,
Rocket
what's
League.
100?
Drive, fly, and score. It's a Battle Royale racing game?
It's 2 separate games. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying. So I'm
In
getting
this,
Did I
in
distracted.
this,
get
salt, in
Rocket
this
League
salty
first?
mess with over 100 champions.
Well, that's probably
Rocket League of Legends?
We've said Rocket League of Legends repeatedly.
Rocket League of Legends.
I said that.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
I
You just
did.
did. You
You
just
did.
did.
No, I said it
She
ages
said it before.
ago.
You
I
did.
said
I did
Rocket
not
League
hear
of
that.
Legends.
She
Okay.
did.
Did I 100% get that? Because
You were
I would
saying
give
Rocket
you
League
that
4 guys. I was like, what are you talking about?
She said Rocket League of Legends among that mess, but yeah.
Sure. All right.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right. In this dark look at the harsh realities of conflict, your fellow survivors must endure hunger, zombies, and lava flows. This one's a slightly indie. A little bit.
Dark, harsh look.
The realities of conflict.
Realities of conflict. Survival. Boring zombies.
For some reason, my mind went to Don't Starve. I don't know why.
Don't Starve is more creepy cute though, rather than like a harsh reality.
Mm.
I've
This one's
never
probably
played it.
dark and depressing.
What is
I
it
know
like?
there's a.
There's
Yeah,
7
Don't
Days
Starve
to
is
Die.
closer to Burton-esque.
There's Ark. There's what's that Viking one?
Valheim.
Valheim. Dark Souls Craft.
Rust.
Okay. So the one that's probably the harder of the two is the first one. It's monochrome. It's specifically military conflict.
Yeah, I have a feeling I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the game.
Yeah, I had a few thoughts when you said monochrome and then military conflict.
Military.
Anybody in the chat know? Has anyone in the chat, heard of this indie game? I mean, like it's not super left field, but
It's not. It can't be Undertale.
no, it's not.
Not
Undertale.
military.
It's also not really that depressing. Even though I guess it is
Oh,
dark.
this
because
war
of
of mine.
Sorry?
This war of Minecraft.
Yay! There we go.
Yay!
This
Well
war of
done.
Minecraft.
Way to take a depressing game and make it more depressing.
How dare you?
I'm kidding. I'm not a big Minecraft person, but like it's.
I will say, I think this one, out of all the ones that I came up with, is probably my personal favorite. So hopefully people get it. But
Brace
this
yourself.
is, okay.
Winter is coming.
In this Nintendo launch title, you must defend yourself from and evade the plague in London before delivering vaccines to the neighboring major cities.
2020?
Yes, very good. Very good.
For some reason, my brain's going to that Zombie U game. So what's the thing? Like, sorry, say again.
In this Nintendo launch title, you must defend yourself from and evade the plague in London before delivering vaccines to the neighboring major cities.
I don't think if I'm right with the first one,
I think you're on the right
can't think
track
of the
with
second
Zombie
one.
U.
I can't think of the second one.
It was kind of a story like last year that, talking about the vaccine specifically. Like it wasn't originally in there, but like that was an update that they did for
Zombie pandemic.
It's the game is not actually focused specifically on vaccines.
It's just that they like added it or something.
Yeah, and it's specifically the major cities nearby.
I'm just stuck on that. I think that second one.
What would you?
And that's assuming I've got the first
vaccines in.
Oh, Zombie Euro Truck Simulator.
Hey, Zombie Euro Truck Simulator.
Wow. I'll give Paul 1 point for that because
he got the Zombie U.
That was very good. That was very good.
Yeah, I'll take the standing on the shoulders of giants point there.
Yeah. So, this one's a bit of a weird crossover because, like, this is like.
And Zombie Euro Truck Simulator wasn't.
Well, it's weird from a business perspective because, like, who would have thought that Microsoft and Sony would be collaborating on their launch exclusives, specifically this one with Delson Rowe with superpowers fighting off the overcharge-fueled mutant apocalypse. The second part's the one that's going to be weirder for people because...
I've got in my head the visuals of the second game. I just can't remember the damn... Oh, no, Sunset Overdrive.
The
first one was Spider-Man?
No, Delson Rowe. I vaguely remember... I remember the character's name. I can't remember the game. It's the...
Oh,
the superhero
Infamous?
thing.
Not if... What's the...
Do you know what the second game is? That might help you.
Infamous second Sunset Overdrive.
Yes! Infamous second Sunset Overdrive.
Oh,
very
dear.
Good.
No,
I've not been keeping track of points.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Andrew's
it's kind of
5, I'm 2, Paul's 1.
I mean, I feel like it's been
I'm
way more
knowing it.
collaborative than
It's
I
been very
necessarily-
collaborative.
It's very much been you versus me and my terrible humor.
I feel like most of the time I've kind of figured out the portmanteaus while these two have been figuring out the games. So
Yeah. In this, his debut game as the protagonist, a spiky-haired protagonist, must defend 2 blinded androids from the future.
there's Nier Automata there. Like your head protagonist could be literally any Japanese game though.
Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Could be Final Fantasy VII.
What are they
Cloud.
being defended against? I probably will need to give more of a hint because...
Just repeat it.
In this, his debut game in a series with quite a few things in it, our spiky-haired protagonist must defend 2 blinded androids from the future. I probably need to give a bit more of a hint.
Is it Sonic?
Nope. Okay. He's also being assisted by his friend Maya.
That's right.
In his debut game.
Ace Attorney.
What's the name?
First one.
Because
Baby
it
game.
Near Automata. Is it? So
Your attorney.
Phoenix
Wright,
Wright,
Ace Attorney Automata. Ace Attorney Automata. Oh my god.
It's that kind of defending.
Oh, that
Alright.
one's painful.
You both get a point for that.
That one hurt.
Guilty says, I now know Sam got kicked out of the chess club due to his checkered past.
Right.
Beautiful,
I mean-
Guilty. Fucking GG.
All right. And the very last one that we have. All you need is a phone. You guys got phones, right? That's not actually a clue. I was just making a joke in the middle of my thing. If you want to take that, if you want to go with Diablo, whatever, go for it. All you need is a phone to explore this popular ARG world of all kinds of things, including parkour, cyberpunk, ninjas.
So Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go for Watch.
I mean,
Pokemon
I guess that sort of could
2077.
fit, but not the one I had in mind. It's one from last
Pokemon
year.
2077.
Yeah.
Other cyberpunk stuff came out, specifically ones that allow you to.
Yeah,
Pokemon Ghost Runner.
Pokemon
Ghost Runner.
Pokemon Ghost Runner.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
That
All
was-
right, that's
that was
all I
every
want
You're
to
just
game I
like,
was thinking of.
the moment you said other Cyberpunk games came out, I'm like, there was only one that I cared about. There we go.
Hey, we did it. You did it, kids.
Woo.
I had a feeling
Zombie
it was going to be that
Euro
other
Truck
one, but
Simulator.
I just wanted to say Pokemon 2077.
Very good.
You
Well,
keep
That
we
coming
took
got
so
there.
to me.
fucking long. It takes so long to go through every single one and just like, which of
Come
these
up with
sound like
something.
they work?
Yeah.
Oh god.
You
All
did well,
right.
Sammy.
No, I think
Yeah,
Guilty. I think
GG.
there should be Pocket Monster Hunter. 'Cause that's what Pokemon.
Well, the thing is, I was going to do that, but I was just like, I feel like
That's
it's a little bit
Monster
cheap to
Hunter
go from
stories.
Pocket Monster is shortened to Pokemon to go Pokemon
Yeah.
Pocket.
I mean,
Monster,
and Pocket Monster Hunter is really that's just Monster Hunter stories.
Pocket
So-
Monster.
Yep, it is.
Pocket
So,
Monster
yeah.
Hunter. Yay!
Hmm.
Anyway, now what do we doing questions or something?
I do have a this or that I can put that I've got here that I
This or
remember.
that? Oh, okay.
Well,
That would work.
Very nice.
It's
Well, let's just sort that then. Yeah, okay.
it's cocktail or wrestling move.
I've seen a video that did this.
All right. Is that from College Humor?
No, I'm not
Okay.
using the same one.
Okay, because I've seen the College Humor one, and the beautiful one about that one is if you got the cocktail right, like you had to pick the cocktail. If you got the cocktail right, you'd get to drink the cocktail. If you got the wrestling move instead, you'd get the wrestling move performed on you.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
This is a
Okay.
game that should be stacked in my corner, but it absolutely won't be.
No, because
Right.
you know both of them, right? Are you a fan of wrestling as well, Paul?
Years ago, not so much anymore.
I'm in
Like when I was in
trouble.
high school.
All right, well, let's take an easy first one.
Are
First
we
up we
buzzing
have.
in?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
First one we have is, well, you all have to put in your answers of what you think it is, and then you get points based on whether or not you get it right or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
How,
everyone
how-
answers
how are
every
we doing
question.
that? How are we confirming that?
That's all right. We'll go around the table.
We just go around the table and change the order for every question. Yes.
So-
Okay, whatever.
First one is the gut wrench. Is it a wrestling move or a cocktail?
Yes.
Paul,
you got to call on us for which order we're
Paul,
doing.
what do you think?
Gut wrench or wrestling move. Cocktail. I'm just gonna go with cocktail.
Cocktail?
I'm just gonna
Same.
guess because it sounds like it
Okay.
could be both.
Sam, what do
Ooh.
you think?
Yeah, cocktail.
Yeah. What about you, Andrew?
It's a wrestling move.
It's a wrestling
Yeah.
move. All
I
right,
think it is now,
Andrew.
but yeah.
Andrew, you are correct. It is indeed a
Oh,
wrestling
okay.
move. It's
Guilty gave me the
a,
answer after I said it.
So what?
Well,
like
yeah,
you just-
Guilty will be a really good help in this one.
Go.
So what
Guilty.
does that involve? Just hitting someone with a spanner in the
Give us a-
abdomen?
She was
It-
about to tell us.
It's a freestyle and Greco-Roman technique executed in the parterre position where you lock up your opponent and do a side roll.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what any of those words are. That's what
Right.
it is.
Can
It's
you
a
give us a
fairly
demo?
it's a fairly standard move.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good.
Like I said,
Okay.
it did sound familiar, but yeah.
All right, next we have a Wolfram. A Wolfram. Is it a cocktail or a wrestling move?
I'm gonna go with cocktail.
You gonna go
Sticking to
cocktail?
I'm saying wrestling.
Sticking to my guns.
Yep. What do you reckon, Andrew?
Wolfram Alpha is a website where you can put in mathematical equations and it'll spit out answers. So I'm going with cocktail because you need to be pretty hammered on what to make that.
Yep. Well, Wolfram is actually a cocktail. It's made with a combination of gin, dry vermouth, lemon juice, and Wolfschmitz vodka.
Right.
Oh, it's a very specific brand one. Okay.
Okay.
It's.
Alright.
I mean, you see a lot of cocktails. You'll see a lot of alcohol companies come up with cocktails that are like a spin-off of an existing one, but they twist it to go use our brand.
Okay. Here's a tricky one.
All right.
A bullshot. Is a bullshot a cocktail or a wrestling move? Bullshot.
See, that could be a trick because since you got shot in the move, you would think it's a cocktail. So I'll go the opposite and think it's a wrestling move.
I'm gonna go to reverse psychology and say that it is a cocktail. It's a cocktail.
I mean, the point is they're all supposed to sound like they could feasibly be both. I'm gonna go with wrestling.
Wrestling? Okay. So the bullshot is in fact a cocktail.
Hey, I got
Yay.
1 point.
It's
What's in it?
made it's made out of the contents of a BLT sandwich. Vodka.
Oh,
Oh,
Yikes.
that's
It's a
Like
gluten
blended
cocktail.
or,
it's a gluten cocktail.
like blended up or
You
something?
gotta blend up the bread.
It's an actual shot. Okay. Next
Breakfast of champions.
Next we have the Irish Whip. The Irish Whip. Is it
Is that-
a wrestling move?
Is that
or
legally
wrestling.
allowed in wrestling?
wrestling. That's wrestling.
I'll say
reckon
wrestling, even
wrestling?
though I think it should be illegal because I think that's
It's-
cheating.
It's 100% wrestling.
That's
Yeah.
them whipping against the rope.
Yeah, you just throw them into the rope.
Yeah. Okay. 100%.
Oh.
That's a wrestling move. It's a very basic move, and where you slingshot against the rope. Very good.
Cool.
See? All right. What about a Missouri? A Missouri mule.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A
Sounds like a
Cocktail.
cocktail.
It's a
Cocktail.
cocktail.
That's like a mule is a type of cocktail. No,
Missouri. That sounds like an alcohol.
Missouri
Cocktail.
mule.
no, that's what happens after you have too much alcohol.
So.
If you drink too much, you get
Misery.
kicked by a mule.
Yeah.
And
So
you're in
what-
misery.
So we're all going cocktail with that one?
Yeah.
Yep, you are all right. It's a
Yeah.
cocktail. It's got bourbon, applejack, lemon juice, Campari, Cointreau, and mint.
There's a lot of
And
stuff in there.
students'
Campari.
tears.
Mhm.
Yeah, a mule is a family of cocktails. So.
And misery.
So
is
Moscow
a
Mule.
sad-
Paul's had a
Okay.
Moscow Mule.
Yeah. All right.
maybe-
What
I
about
don't remember it.
okay?
That one's
how-
vodka, ginger beer, and lime.
Too effective.
You
It's
put the
super
lime in
effective.
the ginger beer and drink it all up.
You forgot the vodka.
All right. How
Huh?
about this one? Is it a wrestling move or cocktail? The frog splash. Frog splash. What are we thinking?
That's a wrestling move.
Andrew's
think
going
it's
wrestling
wrestling.
move.
Wrestling move.
Yeah, you're all sticking with wrestling move. I should also mention that some of these might be both.
Well, all right.
Not
So what
specifically
you're
for
saying
this
is I
one.
got full points. Perfect.
Yeah.
Full marks.
So you're right. This one is a wrestling move, the frog
Hey.
splash. It looks like it's
okay.
leaping from the tow rope, stretching into a horizontal position, and bringing one's feet and hands inward and outward before landing.
And then licking
It's like
them.
you dive and land on them.
And then
like
you
the
lick
spl-
at them from
the-
across the boxing ring.
I mean, if you want.
Yeah.
The splashes are typically when you like land on someone. So
All right. What about the royal arrival? The royal arrival.
I thought something completely different there.
Is
That-
that a wrestling move or a cocktail?
The royal arrival.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think what that could be a euphemism for.
Mm.
Is that
I
when
think
it,
guess-
is
You know
it-
exactly. You know exactly what it could
I'll
be
take a-
euphemism for.
I
Is it-
think it's a
is it-
cocktail.
I think it's when a drag queen shows up for a booty call.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
I think it's a cocktail.
Gilly, stop
Yeah,
being dirty.
I'm gonna go with cocktail.
Okay, we'll go
Ooh.
for cocktails. Okay, so the royal arrival is a cocktail made
Hey,
with gin, lemon juice, creme de noix, camel, egg white, and vegetable extract.
vegetable
Listen,
extract. What? So
Yeah.
like a stock cube or something?
Fucking don't know.
All right.
Sammy, did you not see the one I made with olive oil in it?
Okay. Would you consider that vegetable extract? I mean,
No,
technically it is.
but like I'm just like talking about like weirdish ingredients.
All right. Here's another one. The Asian
Another one.
mist. The Asian mist. Is it a wrestling move or a cocktail?
Is that when a sumo wrestler goes for a sumo wrestler, but like the other one evades them?
I don't know.
Wow.
The Asian mist.
Wow.
Oh, he missed. Okay.
Wow.
It's spelled M-I-S-T.
All right.
Wrestling
Is-
move.
Wait. Is that when a sumo wrestler farts on another sumo wrestler? I'm gonna go with wrestling move just to keep the theme
Yeah.
going.
I'm going with wrestling move because I've seen variations of this. I think
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I've seen the variations anyway.
Okay, everybody locking that in?
Yes.
Okay, so the Asian mist is actually both a wrestling move.
Ah.
Oh,
And
okay.
a
Well, I wasn't
cocktail.
told that could be an option, but sure.
I said that like two months ago.
yeah, okay. You said that it may happen, but
Yeah.
it was coming more from a place of like, I didn't fully research this. I don't know. Like, I didn't think it was like an actual option.
We'll
of
get.
the
We'll
three.
get.
I
we'll
mean,
get
to be
points no matter
fair,
what.
none of us
Yeah.
were wrong. So
No, you're
yeah.
not wrong. You all get points.
Is
So
it sumo?
no, it's a wrestling move in which you spit colorful fluid in the face of another wrestler.
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
it's a cheat move.
It's illegal.
So
Yeah,
it's
it's a cheat because the idea is you blind them and then you hit them with something
so it's
big and
the
pin.
oral equivalent of pocket sand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
exactly
and
it.
then it's also a cocktail which includes rum, coconut rum, and melon liqueur.
Might have to get some coconut rum and try
But
that.
wait, so
Strawberry.
if you put all of those in your mouth and then you go wrestling and then you spit it in their face, then that would be an Asian mist.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
It would be an
Interesting.
Asian mistake.
Where's the steak though?
Anyway, next one I got this
Where's
is
the lamb sauce?
got three more. So
All right.
the stinger.
Wrestling move.
The stinger.
That
Paul's
was a
going
wrestling move.
wrest-
Or both.
I'm going with wrestling.
Okay, sting is actually a wrestling move. Good work.
Hey.
It would be probably performed by Sting, the
Mhm.
wrestler.
Or with
Go-
someone
Yeah.
who's got like a massive spike coming out of their ass that they
It's
stab
a, s-
people with.
it's a special move by Sting,
Yeah, Sting's
and where
finisher.
two people jump elbow drops. Something like that. All right,
I'm not
Yeah,
favorite.
but,
second last one.
Sting's great.
We
You have
have
to say. I'm gonna say
Sting's still
both.
going, by the way.
Can I say both and guarantee a point each round?
I mean,
No.
I'm finding stinger
if it's
cocktails
if it's
here
both
on
and you don't get it, you
Google.
get 0 points.
Okay, but counter argument. I've got a couple of things that say that Stinger is a pre-prohibition drink composed most simply of cognac and white creme de menthe. There we go.
Oh dear.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure if you Googled any of
If
them,
you Google-
you'd
if you Google
find
any of them, you'll
someone
find-
who's just been like,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll
If-
call it this.
If you Google enough, you will find someone who's made a cocktail and name it that because there's so many variations on
Mm.
everything.
If it helps,
wrestling
it
moves
was
less
it's
so,
back as
but
far
you'll still
back
find
as
it.
1914, so it's not like some
Yeah, I mean, you
suburban
said-
mum made it
You
2
all
weeks
got
ago.
said
points anyway.
Pre-prohibition.
Yeah, stop complaining.
I want more points.
Okay, my second last one is Snake Eyes.
When you roll 2 ones.
Snake Eyes. Wrestling move or
When you-
cocktail?
Both.
It's an animal body part. I'm gonna go wrestling.
I want to go both.
It does
So I
sound
feel
like
like-
it could be both. I'm going to go with cocktail on this one. Because pick your poison.
Wrestling.
So what did everyone pick again?
Wrestling.
Paul picked both. Sam picked wrestling. I picked cocktail.
Okay.
Only one can be right.
Paul, you're right as both!
Yes.
Admittedly, I was kind of like, it is a yes.
So yes,
Seems
it
legit.
is. It is a
Zach?
cocktail with mezcal,
Oh,
coconut
God, no.
water, lime juice, cane syrup, and banana liqueur. But it's also a wrestling move. Where's it in? It's which is innovated by Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh,
He put his own
yeah,
eyeballs
Jake the
into
Snake.
the cocktail.
Yeah.
Probably.
The very, very last one I have.
Are you
for
familiar with mezcal, Mrs. L?
No.
It is related to tequila.
Oh, really?
That's
Made from the same plant.
That's
Nice.
is that the one? That's the one that gives you. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking ayahuasca.
It's like a really, really smoky version.
That's
I
the
can't
other
remember. I
fucking
can't remember
fancy
which direction it is.
drug
Where
there.
where tequila is a subset of mezcal, or the other way around. I can't remember which it is.
Probably,
But I
probably
think mezcal.
is
I think mezcal's the broader one, but tequila is one that most people kind of
Oh, okay.
zoned in on because it just got popular. It's
I
like
might
persona
have
and
to try
shit.
mezcal.
I mean, I have mezcal. It's awful.
Right.
It's
You're
like
not selling
it's like
us.
I'm not trying to. Maybe it's just the one I have is bad, but it's quite smoky flavored.
Mm.
It's very strong flavors.
I have one more for you all. Final one. At the moment we've got Andrew at 9, Sam at 8, and Paul at 9.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For all the marbles.
So
I just have to get this one right to tie it completely up and ruin
Yeah.
it for everyone. Perfect.
yeah. Is it a wrestling move or a cocktail? The Planter's Punch.
Oh.
Planter's
You two
Punch.
go first, and I'll pick something different so I can.
Well, do you want to write it on
Tie
a
it
piece of paper and then hold it up? Is Planter's Punch a wrestling move, a cocktail, or both?
Also, look at my podcasty.
Aw.
Nails. Very nice.
Thank you.
All right. Well, what
I'm
are you
not-
going with?
Has everybody figured out what they're gonna say?
Yeah, I've got it written down. You told me to write it down.
Oh, I wasn't gonna write it down. I'm just gonna say it like I normally do.
I'll say it 3, 2, 1, and you can say it out loud. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Cocktail.
Both. Okay, the Planter's Punch
That's both.
is a cocktail.
Damn it!
It's one I was looking at making for the show actually, so I almost happened.
Oh, unfair
And I mean, sorry,
advantage.
what was for the I mean, you made this entire game unfair advantage. Just wrestling moves or cocktails, both
Yeah,
things I
don't
enjoy.
know. I don't know either.
No. Anyway.
Though in some regards that makes it harder, right? Because it's like I should fucking know this. Oh god, and then you get that spiral of anxiety when you don't. So, but no, Planter's Punch is one I was actually looking at doing, and we'll probably do soon. It's just got a lot of stuff in it. So
Yeah, so I closed it already. Planter's Punch is a big cocktail.
yeah, let me get it open real quick.
I thought it would be tricky because, you know.
Nope. The Planter's Punch is actually I almost have everything I need for it at the moment. God damn. Okay. It's dark rum, pineapple juice, lime juice, grenadine, club soda optional, and fruit for garnish. The lime juice is the only thing I don't have any of at the moment, unfortunately. I don't have any limes. I juiced and drank those the other night. But,
Hey,
yeah.
did you all know that we have a Patreon that you can become a subscriber to?
Yeah, which maybe just reviews and stuff. You could sub off Twitch. Sub off
Yeah,
Twitch.
don't give money to don't give money
Yeah.
to Benzo if you can
They
avoid
can
it.
fucking they take like half of it. But thank you regardless for the subs.
Yes, thank you so much for the subs. Yes.
Oh, bloody
They're all-
Zach. Jumping
Zach's,
everywhere, thanks.
Yeah, Zach's
Hell,
gone nuts.
Zach.
Zach's gone nuts. Like,
Thank you, Zach.
yeah, thank you,
Um,
Zachy.
Mm.
What a cool guy.
Well, it is
What a nice-
September, so
Goblin Cave actually just said it's okay. Matt Mercer was on Actually and stuffed up a D&D question. I know he was on Actually because I've seen some of the clips pop up on my TikTok, but I didn't realize he stuffed up one of the D&D ones. I want to watch it.
Sacre
I mean, everyone makes mistakes and stuff. Even it's your area of expertise, you know. That's kind of the point here. And it's just because I enjoy wrestling doesn't mean I know what every bloody move's called.
oh yeah.
So, 250 episodes.
250 episodes.
And 250 more.
250 more. My cocktails ended.
Yeah, I just topped it
drank
up with
it.
fruit juice because I'm a child.
I have mead. Give me a moment.
A little bit more.
So, is this
rum,
where
a
you
lot more fruit
expected
juice.
yourselves to be at 250 episodes?
No, I thought I'd have a fucking job.
I mean, when we started,
Not
I didn't think
necessarily
we
with the podcast, just a job, just generally.
when we started, I didn't think we'd reach 250. Let's be honest.
And you didn't even know who the fuck I was.
I think
According...
actually, no, I think I did meet you shortly after we started.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe. Well,
'Cause,
yeah.
we had met. I recall that we had met at the very least because Tiger introduced us at
Yeah,
one point.
but I didn't fucking. It was just like, oh yeah.
But that was
we
before I had
met.
that was before the podcast was a thing, and then
Yeah.
we talked about that on Twitter at some point.
Still haven't had time.
Technically, according to Podchaser, we have 256 episodes.
I mean, have
The
we
fake
counted?
ones.
Have we counted like the highlights and stuff as episodes? Because I think we may have
Probably
released
something like that.
those, but not counted those
Yeah.
God.
and stuff like that.
But according
and I
to
mean,
this, Paul and Andrew have done 156 episodes, including the highlights. Sam's done 191 episodes, including the highlights.
Well,
And I've done 95 episodes, including the highlights.
well, that doesn't entirely stack up, but sure.
yeah, that doesn't gonna go through my mind.
Yeah,
Because,
I mean, we haven't like gone through it.
I haven't. I mean, I know I've missed a bunch, but I haven't missed that many.
Yeah.
Jesus. And usually when I miss them, it's like in a big run because it's like when I went to the US for that month or so, I was on
Yeah.
4 episodes where I was away from, which upset me because we had a guest each week that I wanted to talk to.
Yeah, Paul's been on 256. Very good.
I've got a cat
I think
here.
you've been
that's
on
hungry.
256 according to this thing. I don't know. Oh no,
Anyway,
wait, no,
well-
it's 256 across the board, including
Yes.
like guest. Okay, that's confusing.
Oh, there you go.
anyway.
So, anyway, well, now that we kind of reached the kind of late section, let's throw it to everyone in chat. If you have any random questions you want to ask about anything, I mean, be reasonable, but
Where
I was gonna
is
say-
the
I was gonna-
Declaration of Independence.
I was gonna say like nothing's off the table, but no, that's a blatant lie.
Let's not say
Um,
that.
No, that's a blatant lie. Be reasonable. But like ask.
Maybe-
It doesn't have to be game related. But in the meantime, while we wait for questions to come in, is there anything coming up later this year that you're
The end of this
excited
year.
for? That you're excited for? I mean, end
I'm
of this
still-
year. Okay, sure.
Wait for Metroid. I'm excited for that one.
It doesn't have to be gaming, but yep, that's cool.
I don't know,
Goblin
it's
Cave.
like-
Goblin Cave asks what started the show and why.
That's always a
The-
good story.
Them two did. I don't know where they are on my
Yeah.
screen.
Yep.
Oh,
So
God, I'm constantly like.
Look at your
sliding out of
OBS,
frame.
Sam. Look at your
Yeah.
OBS.
Yeah.
It was
So-
these two.
yeah. So Andrew and I started the podcast. We used to live together at that time, and we used to come home after work every day and just talk about video games and stuff, like for a few hours while we're
As-
cleaning, cooking, and stuff. And
As you do as nerds who live together, right?
Yeah.
So
we sort of sat down and was like, let's record these random ramblings and put on the internet and see what happens. And through that, we've met so many great people.
I do want to add one addendum to that. Is
Yep.
like we were talking about that back when we lived in Redacted, because we've shared 2 houses, but it's a more recent one.
Yes.
And we were talking about it, at one point, and Shay was there, and it was fairly. It wasn't too long after Shay and I had got together. Actually, she's like, "Yeah, do it." It was one of those where I was kind of leery of all the work involved and all that kind of stuff. And like, do we really want to do this? And she kind of encouraged us to. So like, it's at least partly her fault. I don't know if she'll admit to it, because I don't think she realized what she was getting herself into, really, having to be party to all this. But, she was at least a part of that going, yeah, do it. It'll be fun, do it. do you think you like? And then we moved into each other together, and then she now has
we
some.
moved into each other.
We moved into. I mean,
Into
Well-
each other's loving embrace.
I mean that happened too, but like you know, then we
Whoa.
moved in together, and then she has to hear it, you know,
Yeah.
third person, and now she's like, oh, blah blah. So
We love you,
So,
Shay.
yeah. I don't think she's watching or listening, but yes, we love you, Shay.
I have a question.
Mume did ask one.
Okay.
It's kind of trolly. This is asking when we're all coming. He's asking when we're all coming to Shadowbringers.
I'm
I'm
there.
nearly
Thank
there.
you very much.
I'm in post game, but I'm
Yeah.
burnt out at the moment. So I've been playing Hunt.
I'm playing dodgeball.
I
that's
fucking
it.
hate you more. Just so you know, fucking hate you more. And I have some theories. Some very, very strong theories about you more.
This feels very
don't know you're
antagonistic. What
What just happened?
I don't know. Mume, my answer is when I finish Stormblood, and then when I get all the shit I want from the Monster Hunter raid.
Yeah, I didn't do that. Oh man.
Once I get my
shit to play.
once I get my minions and my
Join us,
Rathalos.
Sammy.
One of us. One of
One
us.
of us.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How did you meet Sammy, and why did you invite Sammy onto the podcast?
He was
Because I
doing more work
badgered
than I
them.
was.
Just like, let me be on the podcast.
Well, as we kind of
didn't actually work
as I kind of mentioned before, right? I had met Sammy before I even started the podcast, albeit briefly.
Yeah, very briefly, and I kind of forgot. But it was just like
Yeah,
introduce
but
me
I
to them.
remembered.
It was like,
I remember, but
Tiger, mutual
yeah.
friend.
So a mutual friend Tiger, who funny story there. I actually I used to work with him, and by that I mean I worked with him for about 2 to 3 weeks because I was their replacement at my current job. So they were training me up, and we became decent friends during that time, and then went to Melbourne, did PAX stuff, and then met Sammy at that point, and then sometime, and then at that point it was kind of just a Twitter acquaintance, I guess.
Yeah.
And then a bit further down the line, me and Paula were down there for PAX. We started we'd started the podcast by then, and that's when we kind of met up, talked for a while.
Yeah, and then you were on a cruise or something, so I filled in for like 2 episodes.
Yeah, I had a cruise with Shay on holiday where I was completely uncontactable, and it was great, and I want to go again, but it was look, it's rare that I get a holiday without work pinging me for something.
Yeah.
And the cruise, they still pinged me, but I was literally in the middle of the ocean. I couldn't answer.
Shame.
Yeah, what a shame. I got a holiday that was a holiday, and it took being in the middle of the ocean where I could look in every direction and see fucking nothing for it to happen. And I loved it. And Shay didn't, so I don't think it's going to happen again for me anytime soon. It won't happen to you. Tangent. Anyway,
I filled
yeah,
in.
so we had Sam filling in a few times. We had Sam fill in a few times when Paul couldn't make it as well. We had a couple of even guests a few times. We just liked having him on.
Yeah. And
He was
then-
basically on all time anyway, so he was already a member before he was officially a member.
Kinda,
was
sort
on
of, a
few
little bit.
episodes.
It's not a few episodes, but we liked the level of chaos that he brought because things were a lot more mellow when it was just me
Yeah,
and
a
Paul.
little bit of drama.
It wasn't even that. I think it was just Sammy helped us bring ourselves out of our shell a little bit.
Oh, honey, you're so much more than drama.
I'm the chaos bringer. And for those of you who do not know, we ended up having Mrs. Allen. I believe it was because we had the 150th, and I think was it that one or is it like one after? I think it was 150th, and that was the one where we watched the amazing movie Pixels. And like I think I just like at one point just blabbed that like we wanted to have you on the podcast, but you were talking with I think it was Callum from Game Train, right? To potentially
Callum wanted me.
and Moist was a thing too.
I had
Yes,
my own
Moist
voice
Radio.
podcast, Moist Radio. And Callan had just been like, "Oh my god, Carl wants to quit Game Train. I need a host. Can you
Carl
please
wanted to
come
quit?
on with
What?
us?" Yeah, I was replacing Carl.
What
That was the
okay.
whole thing. He's like, "Oh my god, Carl says I want to quit. Oh my god, can you help me out?" I'm like, "Okay, sure, whatever."
they're still going
Jeez, I didn't
strong,
know.
ain't they?
Yeah, I think they are.
I think
I didn't know that
Carl's-
was a.
I think Carl's quit like 4 times now.
Okay.
So it's an on again,
You
off
can't-
again
It's
relationship.
an
Yeah, you
on
can't
again,
keep
off
away.
again.
You should check out the Game Train podcast.
Good.
They're good.
It's a very different vibe to the
Yes,
Inca
very different to
Yeah,
our...
it's much more controlled.
Gotta have a bit of chaos. But we'd already been talking about. We'd had Mrs. L guest a few times, and then we'd been talking about having her on permanent. We talked a bit behind the scenes about having her on permanently if we could, and then that stuff started, and it's like, should we just kind of see what happens, I guess, or what? And then you blabbed it during the thing, and she's like, "Are you serious?" And then afterwards, Mrs. L's like, "Are you serious?" We're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, we're going to add more. Does
Yeah,
anyone
and here
want
we
to
are.
Join the hosts. We're going to take
I was
over
like-
the entire podcast landscape one host at a time.
Yeah,
Are you
you're
s-
next, Zach.
Yeah, you're next, Zach. I used
We're
to listen
coming
to the
for you.
Inconsolables a lot, and I loved being a guest. And I loved having my own podcast, but that kind of fell apart.
Mm.
So when you
Yeah, I
guys
still
are like,
remember. Sorry, I was gonna say, I still remember when I was supposed to guest on Moist, and then that fell apart as I'd logged in to record. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Okay, sure.
Mm.
I'll just do what... I don't remember what I was doing at that point. We were playing something. Probably Monster Hunter.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
like I won't. My co-hosts were amazing, but some of them had some severe health issues, and it just didn't work out.
Fair enough.
It's a shame.
That's
Goblin
cool,
Caves.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Goblin Caves asked where the name came from.
I think we
It
just
was
sat
a-
down. I think we just sat down mainly trying to brainstorm punny names with gaming and stuff.
And then the pun
Abs-
went sideways, and now nobody understands why
It
we call
became-
this.
It became nominative determinism, though, right? Because it was supposed to be, a pun on, being inconsolable and talking about video games consoles, right?
Console.
In
Well-
console. And the original version of the logo and all that kind of stuff had the dashes to
Had-
kind of
yeah.
force the pun. And then I'm just like, no, let's...
In console balls.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
shit. So we're just like, we tidied it up, right? Made
Now
it
we
more
just
stylized.
Bitch about shit.
Yeah,
Which ends up, as I said, nominative determinism. It led us
Yeah.
to where we are now, right?
We're moving
trying to
away
see- I'm
from
checking-
puns and moving towards deep depression.
I'm gonna scroll through my notes because I remember we were like, I did have a list, but
are we going to hear the rejected names?
I'll see if I can find them. The problem here is
Have
because
rejected
it's
names. That's great.
probably because
Possibly,
we had a list, but
brainstorming, that's how it do.
yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to find like my oldest notes because I don't know if any
But
of them
you
are still there.
saved them from 5 years ago, is what
Well-
I'm like.
Well, that's why I'm like, I didn't save them, but if they are here, it'll be because the Notes app doesn't forget, and I've been on iOS for 10 years or so because,
doesn't
it's
forget.
literally... Because
It
it's
remembers
literally...
all.
My day job is to make iPhone apps, so I've been in the Apple ecosystem for my phones for ages, so my notes may still have it.
Yeah.
They might not.
We're really amping up this thing that may or may not exist.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm thinking it doesn't. The oldest notes here, the oldest note I have is a build for Ezreal in League of Legends from 2016.
Woo.
Um,
So that's
Um,
not far
then-
enough. Oh,
then-
is it? Actually, it would be 2016, eh?
Shay's yeah, exactly. Shay's having a laugh at me, but whinging about that.
Yeah, it was literally just us trying to
It's a
make it
Ezreal
a
build.
punny name and failing at it.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I'm
mean,
looking at the other
is-
things. Like I've got
And
a
now
note
we're
about.
inconsolable.
I've got a note about. I've got a note about a video game I was designing once upon a time.
Oh.
It was a dual
Yes.
stick. It was a dual stick dungeon crawler, but every time, like you do missions and return to your town, and part of it was the who done it, and you have to figure out who the big bad was. It was someone who lived in the town,
I
and it
like
would be
that.
randomly generated every run. And you'd
Ooh.
find hints about who it was based off stuff that people said and the enemies you'd fight and stuff. And if you could figure it out,
Just dumb
when
enough
you
to
got-
work, I love it.
and if you could figure out who it was by the end of it, you could then use that information to do a build that would make that final battle against them much more easy.
Oh,
So if it was
that's
something
cool.
along the lines of, okay, this run it's been generated to be the priest, and you figure out that he's a necromancer and he's raising the dead, so you then make your build focus on killing undead because he's going to raise lots of zombies against you. If it's the merchant, then he's going to be using the gear that you sell to him between runs to fight against you, so you just sell him shit. And then he's got the garbage rather than anything good, right?
Oh god,
or-
he's got
or-
a garbage catapult.
Or you sell him nothing and he doesn't have much in the way of ammunition and stuff. But then you've got an inventory and you don't have the eco. Or you just buy all the good shit off him and so he doesn't have it. And that was kind of the idea I had there. But that went nowhere because time.
Oh.
It's still there in the back of my mind, obviously, because I was able to elaborate pretty quickly on that minor note I found. That said, I can't find the rejected list of inconsolables names. Though I remember one that Paul raised was the Digital Lounge or something.
Yeah, I had a thing for ages about always having a digital couch or digital lounge or something, because the idea was just like, you're sitting in front of on the lounge with friends playing video games. And I think I even tried naming a couple of live streams and stuff as a sort of series like that, as well as like, come join the digital couch, sit down and chat and play video games. But yeah.
I mean, as much as I like that name, I'm glad we didn't take it, because the show's taken on a very different vibe, right? Like that, the Digital Lounge sounds very much
not as casual.
The Digital Lounge sounds very much like you'd just be chatting about video games and having a chill time. Maybe put on some lo-fi beats in the background or something, right? It sounds like a chill, have a cocktail, have a chat, play a game or two, have some fun. And meanwhile, we just bitch about Blizzard and Activision.
At least we don't bitch as much about loot boxes anymore. At least that's died down a bit.
Yeah, I guess. We've replaced the major complaint in video games. It stopped being loot boxes and it's become sex crimes. I mean, I don't think that's an upgrade. I don't don't think that's an improvement, buddy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
2023, like it's like they're literally grinding orphans to make video games.
Look, don't be surprised, but they're already murder thing.
They're already grinding humans to make video games. That's what crunch is.
Yeah, but I meant like literally, like making like
the cartridges
out of like all.
That's how Nintendo. That's how Nintendo gets the bitter agent for their Switch things, so they code everything in so you don't eat the cartridges. Yeah. It's literally eating people if you eat their carts. Soylent Green is.
Like, there'll be literally some story of somewhere of some guy's been somehow locked into a fucking computer room somewhere, and management just forgot about them, and they end up dying of starvation for weeks because they were locked in there for weeks.
Someone's
and like the Matrix, where it's just feeding off the chemical energy.
Someone's probably been crushed by a radar ray somewhere or something.
Stop. Speaking of weird and wonderful shit, did anybody have a why is this a thing this week?
I think I had one preliminary at one point. Let me look it up.
I had
Sammy,
one
go.
which I also talked about on News to Reviews, which I guess did. So there's a
Wait! Paul's got to do the thing.
So we have a golem today.
So there was a mod that was taken down for Skyrim. That was banned. That is called No Skyrim, and it's literally just a mod that prevents you from playing Skyrim.
Yeah.
And my favorite praise for this mod was somebody saying usually it takes like 10 to 12 mods running at the same time to make Skyrim completely unplayable, and this one is so efficient. I only need to use one.
Yep.
That tracks.
Solid goop. You want another fun one? I have found mine, and it was also Skyrim related. Now, this one is less. Well, I mean, it is a why is this a thing, but it's also a bit more of one of my fun tech fuckery stories. So, there's been a thing going around lately where there was, hey, if you see a wild fox, follow it, and you'll be led to treasure in Skyrim, right? Okay. Where it's like, it's in. I mean, we know it's a thing in Ghost of Tsushima, a better game, but apparently it happens in Skyrim too. Now, there's this Twitter thread by one of the devs about, thing, and it turns out that their dev team is trying to figure out why this happened, because it does. The foxes do actually lead you to treasure if you follow them.
That's nice.
It wasn't intentional.
Well.
So they're trying to figure out why it's a bug, right? Like, what happened? That's so they started... So this was in a Twitter thread by someone named Joel Burgess. He said the usual suspects got in. We started an informal investigation. Who made the foxes do this? The usual subjects got interrogated, himself, and he marked a bunch of other Twitter accounts. He said nobody confessed. They got curious, started digging around the scripts, nothing. And so someone named Gene figured it out. Now, the way the AI navigation works in Skyrim, they've got something called a nav mesh. And the idea of that is you've got all these, just like an invisible map, effectively. And you've got all these points that just go, okay, this is where your AI is allowed to go, this is where it can't go. So it can't fly. It can't just fall through the ground. I mean, it will in Skyrim, but you've got these sections where it's intended to go. And it's like to tell the AI, okay, this is a wall. You can't walk through the wall. That kind of stuff. So in every time you're in a combat situation or any situation in Skyrim, the AI is figuring out what to do in terms of which direction based off the nav mesh and whether someone's made a path for them, or if they're trying to figure out their own path where they'll like chase you, they'll use that nav mesh and go, can I see you? Can I run around the wall? All that kind of stuff. So they know how to get to you.
Mm-hmm.
Boxes use the same rules, but the only AI script they have is run away. They don't attack, they don't do anything. If they ever see you, they run.
Okay.
So, if you're close to an AI in Skyrim, it's in a thing called high process, where it uses the full navigation, it does line of sight checks, it does distance checks, it does a bunch of stuff.
Sure.
If you're further away from someone, or on an NPC that isn't important, like someone who's just walking a trade route, they're on low process, and they'll just update every few minutes. So, there is an in-between one for characters that don't need complex combat pathing, but does need to be a bit more accurate. The foxes, because they always run, only use medium.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the outside world, your nav mesh, if you're just in an open plains where there's nothing there, you don't have that many points, because you don't have to worry about walk around that tree, walk around that wall. So there aren't very many navigation points to move to. So if you think of it as like a map on Google Maps and you're on like a long highway or something, you've got like 2 dots or whatever, versus a city where you've just got dot, 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 dot everywhere for each corner of the roadmap. So where in the world are the more interesting places that have a lot of dots?
The places that the treasures are.
The places that are points of interest and have where treasures are. Because that generally means that they'll run towards a point of interest, because the boxes are hard-coded to run X number of dots away from you.
Very good.
And so, because they're going for X dots away from you,
so they're like
they'll randomly pick a direction and start running, right? But then, because it's going for X dots, and they do the pathfinding for closest dot, closest dot, closest dot, it's just gonna land on the nearest point of interest, go in there, and they'll just lead you to caves and shit with its treasure. As a complete accident.
Well,
That's pretty
sounds
cool.
like Bethesda, where a bug is a feature.
Yep. Yep. But also, that's how, like, changing one tiny bit in code can fuck up everything, right? Like, I mean, we talked about that before with changing how the bees worked, made the intro get yeeted.
Yeah.
But, like, same kind of situation with the foxes. It's like, if they'd had the fox on, like, low-level AI, they wouldn't necessarily care. They'd just, like, use them as a basic form of pathfinding to just run directly away forever. Or here, they've got this in-between thing that's just like, okay, find 100 triangles and run away, or find 100 dots, run away. The nearest 100th dot is this one, which means that they've run down this entire dungeon and shown you have found a treasure chest. So, completely accidental feature.
That's
Fun.
funny. Okay, mine is depressing as all shit. Did you have one, Paul?
No.
Okay. Mine is not game related.
Coronavirus.
However, it is science related. So,
Doesn't have to be game related.
the University of New Zealand has made some innovative new device to help you lose weight. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, sign up right now for the innovating magnetic teeth clamp that will make sure your mouth stays closed so you can only consume a liquid diet.
What?
Yep.
All right.
It exists. I'll put it in my chat. I will put it in Discord chat.
How the fuck do you talk?
The university has developed this great weight loss thing. It's called a pair of handcuffs that you use to handcuff yourself to the radiator so you can't eat anything.
No.
As Goblin K says, it's a chastity belt for your mouth.
Basically, yeah.
Oh my god.
This is an actual thing that has actually come out. It's a magnet that only allows your jaw to open, I think it says like 5 millimeters or something, enough for a straw to go in.
Is that what happened to that one character in James Bond that is like the metal teeth or whatever it was? I'll take my question off the air.
I don't know.
They were
say-
saying
I'm looking at
that
the article. Oh, a safety feature incorporated into the device allows for it to be disengaged in the case of an emergency, such as a panic
Isn't that
attack.
nice?
Such as a panic attack or the possibility of choking. Yeah, I think panic attack would be more likely.
the effect
I mean,
is
both
there are
would
no
be pretty
adverse
likely.
consequences to this device.
Sure, apart from like trauma.
It looks fucking painful to wear.
It's new and non-invasible, reversible, economical,
Reversible?
and attractive to alternative
Oh, yeah.
surgery.
What-
pieces.
Well, yeah, it's
When you say
reversible because
reversible,
you take it off.
do you mean like a reverse bear trap kind of reversible?
That's reversible, like taking a bit of your stomach out isn't reversible. Putting a clamp
Okay.
on your tooth is, because you can undo it and take it off.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
it doesn't reverse your face or something.
I mean, it may as well.
Whoops.
That looks
Yeah, I'm
painful to
fine.
wear.
I'm fine
I-
to just not.
I just
I'll just be fat,
cannot
thanks.
believe that is a thing. Okay?
I mean, I
just,
can.
Is that Shay?
This is
I
the
saw
way.
on Twitter.
Shay's like, teeth? Oh, I need to see this.
Ew, no.
On
Shay
Twitter,
knows
it
what
was
it is.
like, "Oh my god, I have got a revolutionary new idea on how to make short people tall," and it's just a picture of like a medieval
rack.
torture device
Yeah.
of a
Mhm.
rack. Mm.
Ew.
I
I'm good
I
with
don't
not.
know. I don't know if you heard what Shay was saying, but she said if you want to get like a joint replaced, that's how you get the need for a joint replacement.
What, to
it's-
have
it's
this
stupid-
fitted?
To have this thing because you'll hurt. Like, I don't know the details, and she's already gone away, but you'll damage your
Okay.
teeth. Considering that she's a nurse / admin for a dental surgeon.
But I saw
that's
this-
kind of what she does.
I saw this and I was like, "You got to be fucking shitting me! This is fake." But no, it's real. It's real.
Mark just got here. He says we have to start over.
No.
All right, back to making a cocktail. Let's go.
I mean, I could make another one, but I don't think I can
No.
walk already.
Ooh, well, I mean, you put 5 shots in your first.
Yeah. That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, definitely the main problem.
Did I tell the story of when Plotsky didn't follow my instructions on a cocktail?
I think so.
No, I think I mentioned it. I don't know if I mentioned it on the pod, but so when I was doing the generosity stream a few months back for Fuck Cancer, and I was doing cocktails, so I got for each cocktail we were doing there, I got someone to come in and make the cocktail with me. Paul was one of them. Can't remember what we made for you. It might have been a Moscow Mule.
A drink.
Yes.
And anyway, so with Plod, we were making a Navy Grog, which is a drink that very much relies on balance because there's a lot of things in it. There are three rums in it.
Yeah.
It's very specific. You put a white rum, you put a Jamaican rum, and you put a Demerara rum, which is why I have that expensive rum I was using today because that's the Demerara rum. And then Demerara rum, which is from Guyana, and it's named Demerara rum as a type because of that's the name of the river that they make that they grow the sugarcane on. Anyway, so we were making the Navy Grog. It's got those 3 rums in it. It's got lime juice in it. It's got grapefruit juice in it. It's got honey syrup in it. You shake all that up, and then you add a shot of soda water at the end and stir that in. And he's like, "I'll free pour the soda water." I'm like, "Look, you can free pour it if you want, but like, at least try to get close to a shot because you'll water it down too much." And he's just gone. I'm like, "Okay, enjoy your shitty drink." And he's stirred into it and he's just gone,
This is
"Oh, this is gone. Oh, this isn't very good." And I'm like, "No, it isn't.
Sounds like a you
Try a little bit of mine." I measured mine. He's like, "Yeah, that's much better." Balance is a thing. That's why the
Yeah.
ratios are important.
Holy chaos!
But the Painkiller is one that's a little bit more resistant to it because you put a lot of pineapple in. So
Wait, a butt chastity plug? What?
Don't.
No.
Don't. Why?
No,
why,
we're moving on. No,
Why
no,
would you
no.
encourage her?
Goblin
Nope.
Case says there's a
No.
male
We're
chastity
ending the
belt.
No.
podcast. We'll do
We're
after
done.
show stuff.
we're done. Thank you all for
I already
listening.
don't- How long is this fucking thing?
We're
Yeah,
already
it's
at
2
we're already
hours,
at
yeah.
we're already at 2 and 15. So
Whoopsie doodle.
yeah, that's why I'm like, no, we don't need to extend this. Let's move on. Thank you all for listening and watching.
Thank you.
I hope you had fun. As we said before, we plan on streaming this weekly as a trial. We're going to be popping the videos onto YouTube as well, and the audio version is going to continue as well, so check all those out. Hit the Patreon. The Patreon is patreon.com/inconsolables.
Oh, I have an
did I-
ending screen for this bullshit. Here we go.
Yeah, we've got an
Wait,
indie
wait,
screen.
Da
wait.
da 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 da
We,
da.
I'm
we've
not-
got the promo screen.
Yep, there's the promo
Oh
screen.
wait,
so-
my thing's got things the wrong way around, but sure, close enough.
Yep, my thing's got it all in the people who like spots and everything. So there's the stuff. So we've got all our Twitters and Twitches there. But for the audio listeners, I am at Twitter and Twitch Kalgar Kalgar Kalgar. Son of a bitch, Sammy. Go on.
Twitch and Twitter, Sammydege, SAMMYDEEDGE.
Isabel.
Hi, this is Delante. I do shit on the internet. MRSLLANTE. Probably the only person you could Google that has that name. So see all the crap that I do.
Paul.
Hello, I am Thunder Mace. You can find me on Twitter at ThunderMaceAUS and Twitch. Hi.
Hey.
Yes, so yep, check the YouTube, the Patreon, the Twitter. They are all thosewords.com/inconsolablesaU. And also jump into our Discord if you want to see more up-to-date stuff and when we go live on our respective Twitches and all that. Everything is there. We're all there. I
Play
practically
Final
live
Fantasy with us.
Play Final Fantasy with us if you want. You don't have to. I practically live
have
on
to.
Discord, so you'll see me.
You
It's
must.
not. Don't do that. Anyway, on that note, we'll catch you all next week.
Bye,
Bye.
bitches.
Bye, beach.
Bye. Bye-bye now.
Did we want to do a
Bye.
post show, or am I just going to go to my end scene, which ends everything?
I mean, I was assuming that we're gonna at least watch the Konami thing, but I don't know if people want to get food before that.
What
Well,
I
Konami
mean,
thing?
I don't think we should watch the Konami thing tonight, and I definitely need
The
to.
Konami E3. We'll do it in another one.
We'll do it as a Patreon.
Sure.
I'm going to my end scene. Bye.
All right.